Emmett managed to hang on to. Here's how it goes. Andrew Wilson has a lot of. Andrew Wilson, hang on. I'll break it down. Andrew Wilson has 5,000 people. He rates somebody 2,000 goes. That person rates somebody 300 goes. That person rates somebody like Emmett, like Rob North, Ray Dennis, 75 goes. By the end of the stream, he's got 42 watches. He can on to about 65% of the rate. That's not bad.
That's good. I wouldn't say that's not bad. I would say that's good.
Except unless these motherfuckers like the stream. Otherwise, slap that like button. Freeloaders, hit the like. I'm watching right now.
And subscribe. Like and subscribe. It's free. It's free to you. It's not competition. It's a different night of the week and a different theme.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, people pay him to fucking sing songs.
So?
Yeah, they do.
So?
Yeah, I'm just being. Yeah, you are. I think that's fair. That's fair. So yeah, this coming. Yeah, 16 hours. Any last words? Any last words? Thanks, man. I want somebody for tea now. Where's the fucking lift one?
Damn.
I'm gonna tell me about how. No, I'm gonna tell you that I think Charlie did one of the mistakes. I think the most important thing to understand about America depends upon bipartisan. Depends upon two people talking. We need to remember that. That's the most important. I just want you to agree with me.
Come on over. We'll do some more panel time for a little bit, and then I don't know. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to say. Yep, it's going. Yep. Sure enough. Yeah. Fairly well. Silly. Yeah, that's crazy, Voltaire. Not Voltaire. That's that's quite the amount from just inhalers. My question becomes like, do we think that humanity, absent a full press of trying, could actually do the damage that has been predicted and that they continue to say that we're doing. Because I kind of feel like there's a cycle that we don't fully understand, and that cycle of changing climate and everything else could just be normal. Kind of like we were talking about the Carrington event. There's a level of control that we don't have or even understand. Like one event from the sun could basically tank our entire modern civilization, and that's like small. It'd be small beans to the sun to do, actually. Like you're talking about, you can barely see it with your naked eye, the sunspot. And a sunspot that size could cast a coronal mass ejection large enough to fry everything on Earth. And we are down here, these little tiny ants on Earth, thinking, oh, we're changing the Earth, we're hurting the Earth. But in all honesty, our effect is nothing in comparison to what naturally exists.
I should 100% be live for this conversation, but because this is like my wheelhouse, what I like to talk about. This is risk assessment and like, let's deal with things as they actually exist, especially in modernity. Yeah, they're like, we're ants trying to think that we're changing a god. Like,
yeah,
not saying the Earth is God, but like we're ants in this context.
Yeah,
it's really silly. Yeah, no, humans can do a lot, but
well, it's just like the whole overpopulation could fit in Texas and have space to spare. The whole population of Earth could have a small plot of land in Texas, and you could fit all the humans in that one state. That's how much land there is on Earth. And yet we are concerned about food and overpopulation. That's a
little bit more realistic because, like, in West Texas, I mean, well, in a lot of Texas, it's arid, dry tundra, or even desert. Like
that doesn't matter. It's not about the landscape. It's not even about the climate. No. It's about the fact that the amount of land that exists is so far beyond what most people can even imagine. In their head, they're like, oh, we're overpopulated. People think because they live in cities that it's like that everywhere. It's not like that everywhere. Outside of the city, it's not like that.
No, and people have different ideas about how things should happen in city. City people think everything is city, and like that's not everywhere. And and then B, you're also wrong. But at the same time, I'm on the same page as you. However, 100%, yeah, you can't densely populate a lot of the areas on the world because, like, the way that nature is, it doesn't get much rain or something to where crops aren't going to grow. Right. And it would require a lot of infrastructure investment, which, I mean, that's the thing. But then how do you harden that?
1 second.
Not the way we have done, which is almost nothing.
That's true.
EOD, it was in the side chat of the previous one.
Yeah, I'll throw it out. It's not a biggie. This is a random panel anyway.
Oh, he's speaking cursive. He's not.
One of the Carrington event's a fun one because my wife and I have done quite a bit of northern light photography and night sky photography, and so
where from?
We're in Montana, so a lot of it we can see.
You can see
from where?
Montana?
Oh yeah.
Badass. Okay, I thought you meant like you took trips to go do stuff, but
we've taken trips.
That's cool.
Hold on.
I still dude. So I was a comm guy in the Marine Corps. Like I still do radio. I'm a network engineer, man. I still do comms. I still casually do radio. I still have no idea. In order to propagate radio waves, you got to bounce off the ionosphere and this way to get this distance. I still have no idea what's causing the northern lights. That's magic to me.
It is magic.
Half of what I do at work is magic to me. Wait, no, I understand the cause and effect.
Yeah.
I don't actually know. And I'm an expert in the field.
Well, that's part of it. There's a level of, we know it works. We know this works. We don't fully understand why. And there's a whole lot of that. that feels very magical when you're actually doing it. Like there's some physical principles that we can understand, but outside of that, there's some things that's just like I not exactly. It's kind of like geomagnetic activity because of solar flares. Why does that
That's it.
happen?
Gravity and magnets are friggin' magic.
Yes, it's true. Oh, EOD. And
You
K2.
can understand how it, like the cause and effect, but the why is like because pixie dust,
because it happens.
Because God said so.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Okay, so northern lights are mass coronal ejections.
No, they're not.
It's just
these are
particles
huge-
from the sun.
Huge amounts of particles from the sun that spread across the entire fucking solar system, and some of them hit the Earth. It's like you're standing on a shore, and a tidal wave comes at you. Yeah.
Wait, EOD, are they particles or waves?
That tidal wave hits you, and
Sounds like a wave.
that tidal wave hits you, and like you're not a very significant portion of that wave, yeah. But that's what a mass coronal ejection is. And so when the mass coronal ejection occurs, it's these huge amounts of particles that spread across the entire fucking atmosphere. Not the atmosphere, the solar system, and when they hit the atmosphere, yes, it results in weird fucking magnetic fucking shit that's going on in the atmosphere.
Okay, EOD, I'm okay. Now, you got that. That's the baseline. Now take it to the next level. On the radiation spectrum, like I mostly deal in radio waves, but okay, so light, that's in the spectrum. Okay, particle or waves, depending on if you observe it or not, and then what happens next?
Okay, so
the more you learn, the more you know that like, wait, we're just like winging this shit.
here's the reality. Okay,
Seriously,
the magnetics.
You know how electricity works, dude?
The magnetosphere
Nobody does.
Of the Earth,
Angry pixies.
sort of protects us from a lot of that radiation. It sends it off in other directions. The harmful radiation gets deflected, okay, and that which is not is harmlessly sort of refracted through light in our clouds. That's what the northern lights are. That's it. So do you deny that the Earth has a magnetosphere?
No.
I'm asking Grumple.
I've like done like some extensive work like using specifically the ionosphere. That's where you bounce radio waves. What do you think the magnetosphere and or ionosphere are?
I think the magnetosphere is a result of the iron core of the Earth sort of rotating and creating this magnetic field around the entire planet.
Well, how do magnets work?
Well, when I have a negative and I have a positive, they attract each other.
Negative and positive.
Okay, but why? But why?
Because of magneto, electro.
Electromagnetic field.
Yeah, the
But
electromagnetic.
why is there an electromagnetic field? And what's in that electromagnetic field? What is the thing that's actually attracting?
Like,
Or
let's
pushing
use the
away?
juggalo meme for just a minute. Like,
Electrons
magnets,
move.
how do they work?
Electrons move from one space to another space. That's it.
through air.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Why are you smiling? Why do you seem fucking
Okay, so magnets is because of electrons, is what you're saying.
That's my interpretation. I'm not a physicist.
Okay, let's play.
I took a college level course on friggin' specifically magnets, and I still we don't actually know how they work.
I gave that album a hot dog.
You gave yourself a hot dog, K2 is what happened.
Yes.
I wish I had a burrito. I stopped for a
Was that-
burrito. Nice try.
Burrito's better
actually
than
part
the
of
hot dog. Shut the fuck
My
up.
comp sci degree was this one course. I forget which one it was. Like I think it was a physics like 302 or something. It was specifically on magnets and electromagnets. And
This
no.
is your planet on coronal mass ejections.
That's your planet on space meth.
Hey, I saw EOD, Abe's, and Emmett's favorite person in chat.
Yep.
Who's that?
What, Grumple? It's Grumple.
Yes, Grumple.
You're welcome.
Okay, you know who Grumple and my favorite person is?
Not me.
Wobbly. Wobbly's in my chat right now. He says, "Good morning, all. It's good to see you, Wobbly. How you doing?"
Oh, that was
Wally's like
sarcasm.
screaming.
I was not being sarcastic.
No. What I said was sarcasm.
Wobbly's good folk.
You misunderstood.
You misunderstood yourself.
I generally do. I generally do. I'm a ginger. What can you do? Okay, there you go.
You're a gender. Oh no,
A
you're,
ginger.
I'm sorry,
I'm
you
a
were speaking in
ginger.
cursive. The Steelies
And
are
hold on.
Here's the thing, here's
I
the
want to
thing.
make it.
I didn't even get to fucking qualify this because this is fake. Okay, like my hair is not actually red. But
Wait, is that like another cat dare or what? What's that from? What? Yeah, you're.
Cat.
it's the original one. Like okay, so like my blonde hair is sort of breaching in,
Did you?
but
You dyed your
I
hair
have to
back
cut
to
it
like
off
you
in
were-
order to make it clear, I guess.
You need a haircut anyway. Zoomy.
And
Yeah, I really do. I
Again
really do.
already. What the heck?
And I wanted to explain something. The radar in front, it'll pick up like a truck, like a semi and a half,
The
Whoa.
beeping.
2 semis
How does it
out.
pick up trucks?
It's like a radar. It just deflects back like anything out in front of me: trucks, cars, motorcycles.
You said it picks up
Making
trucks.
money and I'm having fun with my radar gun. Radar. No.
I don't know
Does it-
how to explain it.
Does it throw the trucks after
I
it picks them up?
wish. I wish.
This
Like
is
the
not the
radar-
Hulk I signed up for.
I just want to explain. So it's not like I'm riding someone's ass. It's like I'm still few, but it's like, hey, there's this truck. It's going slower than you. Beep, 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 beep. And it
Who's
just
afraid
does
they're
that.
going bald? Wait a
EOD.
minute. Is chat talking
Yeah.
about EOD or are they talking about me?
Probably me.
If I'm live, I'm gonna ask you to mute that when it's happening, especially with karaoke night, like tonight. However, I'm not live, so I don't care.
I mean,
I've done it.
that can happen. That's what I said. Without a concerted effort to actually do the damage to the environment, right? If it's like they're saying, every little action is doing this huge amount of damage, that's different than everybody seeking to destroy it. Like if we were on an active, choice-based, reason-based, I'm going to destroy it, and everyone did that, it'd be different than it is now.
And then also, hang on. So wait. So somebody is feeding back, I think.
Probably me.
might-
But here's the thing. So in recorded history now, what all of the climate alarmists that it might, some of them might actually, I don't want to say drank the Kool-Aid, okay? They might not be hoaxing. It's a very convenient political thing to get whatever you want because it affects the entire planet and we have to do everything. However, recorded history of everything that they're saying is a drop in the bucket next to the history of the Earth. The more we're getting from like what we think we know about digging samples out of Antarctica and Greenland, the Arctic and Antarctic, we're digging of these glaciers. We're digging out what we think we're doing to time. Hey, what were the temperatures like at this time period?
Yep.
And if you like, I've seen where there's maps where, okay, the changes in temperature were before the quote carbon emission increase.
Yeah.
And it kind of did follow it up. However, the changes in temperature were before that. So maybe that had something to do with how much carbon was being registered in the
Well, you-
ice.
Look at like the Roman warm period. You look at all these different phases that the Earth has already gone through that didn't have the same inputs that it currently has, and you go, okay, well maybe there is some kind of cycle we don't understand because our
Right.
timeline is too small. Our recorded, right? Our recorded data only goes back so far. We can project or we can guess, but we have no idea what it actually did, except for what has been left for us to examine and go, okay, this looks like this is what happened, right? When I say that, I'm saying it because for all we know, Earth could shake us all off like a bad cold and keep on going, because generally that's what it does do. The oceans collect the carbon, it filters itself. Like Earth has its own mechanisms, and if I'm not saying like it's sentient or anything, but it is a cyclical closed system that does its own thing.
Bill Gates would disagree with you. He said that trees don't eat oxygen or carbon
Well,
dioxide.
he's an idiot.
Yeah, well, Bill Gates is trying to be the Lorax, so I mean, take that with a grain of salt.
No, I know. I'm just
Well,
saying how stupid some of these people are.
Let's rediscover the story of the lore.
Everything that we have recorded history on is an anecdote in the history of Earth, or the history of forever, whatever. If we're talking about like, explains like everything coming from nothing, that's a cool one.
Regardless of the scale, right? Because even
But,
if you go
yeah,
back
it's still an
10,000,
anecdote.
even if
It's
you go
maybe
back
just a couple data points
10,000,
at most.
we have a couple thousand maybe years of data.
That's a
2
couple
out of
data points at
10
most.
is small. If you go to an expanded timeline and say that the Earth is far, far older, then our timeline that we have recorded is tiny, minuscule, nothing, and we have no idea. We have no idea. We're at this one point thinking that we know how all the other points were when we have no way of knowing.
I think that's more likely than anything. But
Hey, UD, you have hiccups.
I know. Yes. Thank
EOD,
you.
you're drunk. Go
like
home.
I didn't fucking notice that I had fucking hiccups. Thank you for telling me.
Oh no, I thought I'd just tell
Drunk,
you, just
go
in case
home.
you weren't
Okay,
aware.
great. That's great. That's awesome. Thank you. So
You're welcome. I appreciate your recognition of my effort that I put in.
what I'll tell you is that okay? So evolutionists will tell you that man is millions of years old. Okay, and Christians who are fundamentalists, I will say, will tell you that men are thousands of years old, and it's a difficult fucking quandary to try to fucking determine, because we're talking about time spans that none of us can possibly comprehend, right?
Wait, no, you're wrong there, EOD, because Wobbly is a couple thousand years old, so I get it.
Here's the issue, though. Even if you were,
He rode a
even if you
Brontosaurus for
were,
his driving test.
even if you were thousands of years old, you still wouldn't understand.
Nope.
I mean, that's true. That's true. You still wouldn't understand. You still wouldn't know why you existed in the first place, right?
I just got a hypothesis here. Maybe not high, just maybe
A
a crazy
guess.
crack, a guess or whatever. What happens if society has been wiped out multiple times and we all had to restart?
What if? There's a million what ifs, and anyone
I'm
could
just
feasibly
saying.
be true, and you would have no idea in this modern world. I'm not discounting your idea. I'm saying that it could be, and there's a possibility we'd have no way of knowing.
Because then we get
Depending
to
on
pick
how
that.
or why. If Earth went into a tumultuous period where the sun backlashed over and over and over again, hitting us with CMEs, and the Earth overturned itself because of all the geomagnetic activity and caved in, and all of the past civilizations fell into the Earth and it reformed itself, how would we know that those ever existed?
We wouldn't. It's like
We wouldn't.
Atlantis.
And so the what ifs can exist, and it could have happened, and we would have no idea, and we'd have no way to confirm or deny whether or not that is true.
if you've ever seen the story, like it's a short story, The Egg, which is like an attempt, I think, to bridge between like all major religions, I think, and like say, oh, I mean, it can all be true because here's why, because it's a bigger picture. That's like kind of like how Doctor Strange, like, oh yeah, the chakras and the MRIs, like, yeah, that's like it's all true, just nobody ever had the full picture. That's even possible if you're trying to get that macro with it.
Indeed.
Get macro with it. Na 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 na.
Yeah, exactly.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's jiggy, not macro, you degenerate.
You degenerate.
Did a lot lizard tell you that?
No,
Probably, yeah.
Is she there in the room right now?
there is no room.
you under-
It's like day
Are
camp.
you under duress from the lot lizard? K2.
All right, I put a arbitrary goal out there. I'm gonna start. I've already said this. I said it in Rob's as well. I'm gonna be going more full time into this. I know I was for a long time streaming like every day, long hours. I'm gonna try to be putting a schedule together and actually hitting it every day or every other day. So I'm
What
trying
hours you
to
looking
do
at
this
doing?
more full time. I don't know. Right now I've been the late show. Been on
Your
like
DGen hours, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly the way to get started. Catch all the raids and then build up from there.
sure. I mean, it wasn't my intention in the
Never
first
not doing
place,
it.
but at this
It's
point,
mine.
I'm probably gonna do. There's a possibility I'll do two shows. I'll do a day show and an evening show, or I'll just do a long show from day into the evening or something. But I got to
But
figure out.
night shift rocks.
It does, and I've met all you guys and built this community in the nighttime hours. So I still want to keep this
All right.
night
I don't-
crew thing, but
I didn't want to make noise. I just wanted to explain what the beeper is or whatever. So you sound like I was right up on somebody's ass. I gotta drop and clock out. So
I just thought it was funny. Make a joke about it.
yeah. No,
Wait,
some
no,
people
this is-
will hear that and think that.
It's good to see.
Wait, K2, are you turning left?
No, those are my four ways. I'm in the yard. That's why I said I was gonna drop because I gotta drop a dolly and then drop a trailer.
All right, brother.
Drop these nuts.
Exactly.
I'm gonna drop these nuts on your
Do
fucking
you
face.
All right. Later, guys.
Oh, EOD, too much. Later, nerd.
be good, K2?
Notes voting. Too much.
Thank you,
Too
not
much.
Voltaire.
I think K2 appreciated that. Come on.
It's funny. That's K2's kind of humor too. So
That's true.
anything that's gets people's goat or makes people go whoa. It's fun.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get people's goat sometimes, like a lot of times I will just fucking punch you right in the fucking gut. And maybe that's not the best way to fucking do it.
I think that there's a funny thing about humans, and sometimes they are very capable and sometimes they're not. Like I've noticed some people are really good at reading certain rooms and not others, and it just depends on the person, or maybe it's how they were raised, or who knows. But
Or maybe intentional in some cases.
that's true. Sometimes it's intentional. That's definitely true.
Totally
So-
no idea if that would be me.
And I think sometimes it's like the weak points, or the strong points, or you just don't know what to do. Like there's people that can't read the room at all, and so they come in and they just do their thing the whole time, and
Yeah.
everything falls where it may. There's some people that can come in and navigate all the situations perfectly, and there's people that choose how to navigate. Some people want to push everybody's buttons. Some people want to not push any buttons. It's kind of funny to walk through the space and witness all of that happening all of the time.
It's interesting to observe people. Yeah, I'll agree
It
with
is. It is. Because there's so many kinds. There's so many different types of people with so many different ways of doing things or communicating. It's fascinating. Humans are fascinating. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
I am very tired.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine so.
I don't want to leave you, but I have to go to bed.
If you need rest, dude, go rest. It's all good. I probably shouldn't be on too much longer either, because
The internet will be here tomorrow, EOD.
and so will I.
I
So
know.
will I.
And karaoke night will too tomorrow. Just
True.
I
I do. I gotta come sing because now people have heard my falsetto, and that's gonna be a thing now.
Well,
Can
I'm
you do
interested in
Halloween?
karaoke tomorrow. I am. I would like to do karaoke tomorrow, Grumble. So mark me out a spot, and I'll fucking challenge somebody to some stupid shit. So that'll be cool.
There's not challenging. It's just you do your song.
Just
And
pick a song to sing.
honestly, whenever I
will
do,
sing
Bob
a
usually
song
comes
better than
around.
you. I will sing a song better than you. Okay, how about that?
Dusty,
You know,
Oh
What's up?
no!
okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm trying to
a
fucking
wild-
leave. You bring
a
this
wild
piece
flow
of shit over, Are you
appears.
kidding me? No.
Hey.
I have a bone to
knew
pick with
That was a
you.
mistake
Oh,
I should have been.
shit.
Wait, with what? Oh, with Abe?
All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go take care of that. It's
I'm
fine.
staying, I guess. I'm staying. Fuck.
I don't know if
No,
it's
no,
with
no.
me.
Dusty. What do you want?
It's with you.
I know.
Why are you misrepresenting me? Why are you trying to muddy the waters? Or I'm sorry, poison the well.
What?
Wait, when you say you, do you mean EOD or?
Yes, EOD. No, EOD was over on lower classes. EOD was over on lower classes talking all sorts of
I
shit,
wasn't here.
misrepresenting things. Yeah, standing by it, looking like a frog. Bro, we're doing a fundraiser on my channel to fix your teeth. I just noticed them today when I was.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I don't need you to fix my fucking teeth. Okay.
Hmm.
So what I'll tell you is that why am I misrepresenting you? What
Mhm.
did I misrepresent about you?
Also, it'll be about $1
Well-
Brazilian dollars.
For one, you said that my channel was built on drama, making fun of Jack Talcott, that he's been gone for 6 months, and now I'm bringing my drama to Rob.
I did say that. I did say that.
Do you stand by that?
I mean, I did say that. I'm just telling you that I said that.
Okay.
Aren't you primarily a drama streamer?
I do all sorts of stuff. The my channel built on drama thing. My channel, firstly, well, it's certainly not about Jack Talcott. Never has been, never was. That's a lie.
Okay.
But-
That was my impression when I came to your channel. Like
No,
you
it
seem to be obsessed with Jack Talcott, and I was like,
There's
I have no
not-
idea who the fuck this guy is.
So you're
And then
talking out of
suddenly,
your
like
ass.
you started having him on your streams and doing all this kind of stuff. Like, I didn't know I didn't know anything about that. Okay.
So, all right. So you're doing the plausible deniability. I didn't know thing. Let's go on. I expected that.
Hey.
Now let's talk about me
Flo,
bringing
just
my
a
drama
moment.
to Rob.
Flo, just a moment before you continue. EOD is speaking in cursive right now, and he might not be in a state to give you good answers.
Cursive.
Yeah.
Okay, EOD. How am I bringing drama to Rob's channel when Rob made a hit piece about me that he's made 4 videos about me so far. I made 0 about him.
Oh no!
Wait,
no,
were they?
So to be
Were
clear,
they before or after you made streams about him? Just out of curiosity. 'Cause I've seen the
Here's the-
titles.
Okay,
I haven't stopped.
here's
by
the
so
here's the
much.
order of events. I went to Rob's, then I'm sorry, not Rob's. Yeah, I went to Rob's, then we were on Sarah's, and then I went back to Rob's the final day. On Thursday, I went to Rob's and said, "Hey, I was trolling you." Rob was like, "Oh, okay," that was done. Friday morning, first hit video comes out about me. Friday afternoon, lower class is reviewing it, and EOD's over there saying, "Well, Jack Talcott hasn't been around," which he has. Jack Talcott left, and he needs something to do now, so he's bringing drama over there. How does that math?
Okay, I'll tell you.
Who's Shiny Jack Talcott?
There's nobody knows who Jack Talcott is except for Dusty.
He's a false
But that's neither here nor there. Who Jack Talcott is doesn't matter. What matters?
Regardless, side question. My bad. Please continue. Please continue.
I love that. That's fucking fantastic. Okay, so here's the reason, Dusty. Okay, it's because it seems like things it's sort of been dwindling, and like things have been working super great for you, and then like you come at Rob. You come at Rob. Just out of the blue, just nothing. Rob didn't fucking say a fucking thing about you. Can we agree on that?
What are you talking about?
I mean,
I went to
before
Rob's.
you-
I went to
before
Rob's
you-
call-in
before
show.
you- but I'm sorry. Before you came to Rob, in order to talk to him on his call-in show, Rob had never said anything about you. Yeah.
I'm sure that's not true, but no, I should.
What do you mean you're
that
sure
was-
that's not true? So to your
Rob
knowledge,
streams 8 hours a day.
To your
Rob streams
knowledge,
8 hours a
Rob
day.
had never said anything about you. Yes.
No, he'd already made videos about me. He'd uploaded a video about me. So ever, yes, Rob had said things about me ever. But within this interaction, I showed up cold. So, but that interaction was done. I'd already talked to Rob, closed the door on it. Then Rob released a video. Then you are saying that I'm over there picking drama, even though I went over there to close it. So
Humbug. There's no such thing as closing drama.
that might be true. That might be true.
Damn, that was so quick. I mean, we all kind of know it.
There
Wait,
might be no
Flo,
such thing as
Deflo, you have a panel with OG, Rocky, and Clay like reviewing this you on here right now.
they should be sitting there silently.
I mean,
Dusty,
that's generally what happens, isn't
Yeah,
it? Somebody jumps on a
yeah.
panel who is also streaming, especially
I-
for our group.
I was streaming. I saw that you were streaming.
Separate.
Um,
Dusty, I
Yeah,
want you
no
to know that I don't have any hard feelings against you. Okay.
I don't think that you have any
I
personal
appreciate-
grudge against me.
appreciate
I
what
do
you're doing.
think. I think that
Maybe-
you are
maybe I-
loyal enough to Bob or to Rob that you will go to bat for him, lie for him, cover for him, do all the good bitch things for him. Now, that's all fine and dandy. That's what I'd expect out of somebody who's head mod, I guess.
I don't
But-
have anything. I don't have anything. Maybe I've misassessed what your channel is about. However, I
You
have
misrepresented. You're misrepresented, and you're doing it again. You're misrepresented the
I'm
the
doing it
interaction.
again.
the
How am
nat-
I doing it
the
again?
nature of the interaction. Who started the drama?
You did.
How many
BTF.
videos have I released about Bob?
You mean Rob?
No, I mean Bob. How many videos have I released about him?
You mean Talcott? Robert Talcott?
What? There is no Robert Talcott. There's only a Jack
Yes,
Talcott.
I mean fucking Rob.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know who Jack Talcott is. I have no fucking idea. I have no interest in this guy at all.
Okay.
But I know that
I'm
this
glad
is
I didn't go
something
live
that
for
you
this.
have centered on.
No,
for
it's
a
not about
long
Talcott.
time.
Here's the thing.
So
You're drunk, so I'll just go ahead and push it through the rest of the way, and then you'll forget about it. And I do want to know how many videos are there? Because I want to let all those get out of the way. Do you know?
how many videos are on Rob's channel?
In
about
the Dusty saga.
3.
Cool.
Wait,
So
do you
the-
mean produced videos or like videos of live streams that are still present?
Grumple, if I ever meet you, I'm gonna light you on fire. You know that, right?
I welcome it.
Grumble will fucking kill you, dude.
I didn't even know. I didn't know
Oh,
this. I didn't know EOD
let's-
was over here. That's what it was called.
EOD,
Yeah,
let's
no,
calm down.
I hope I never get called on that. I don't think I'd win against Grumple.
Oh my goodness sakes.
Everybody's on both
Okay,
panels.
okay, great. Now this is a fucking
But
Sarah Tomato. panel.
EOD,
All right.
so EOD is not gonna say. You know, you were sitting here. Here I was
I'm not
on
gonna
Sarah's
say
panel.
what. I'm
feeling-
not gonna say what.
feeling-
What am I not accountable for? What am I not accountable for?
You're not being accountable for the fact that this is Rob's shitball.
What do you mean that this is Rob shit? You started it. How is this Rob shitball?
How did I start it?
You came on Rob's channel in the first
Mhm.
place.
Right.
That's it.
That's starting it.
Yeah.
It was a call-in show, wasn't it? Though.
It was definitely a call-in show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I went back on his call-in show and I explained what was happening, and then it was done. And then the first part of the saga came out. So
Oh, and then Rob tried to grift off of it, and suddenly you have a fucking problem with that? You, the master of fucking grift? Are you kidding me?
That's like that
it's just
that wasn't even a
it's just-
backhanded compliment. That was like a
It-
backhanded insult that was a compliment. That was weird.
I took it as a compliment.
Yeah.
I think that it is. I think it's actually an incredibly low grade drama. I think you can do better than that.
I agree.
So
And
first of all-
I think this is your bread and butter, Dusty. I think
I
that
also
incredibly
think-
low drama.
So he's the
is your bread
expert
and
on it. EOD, so he's the
Yeah.
expert on it in the
I'm
room. Then you
teaching you
should probably
something
listen
here.
to him on how he said
Also,
it's low grade. You should listen to
If
him.
anybody hasn't seen, I posted a poll earlier tonight about Rob that people can answer. I don't know, man. I just thought you were better than that. You know, you were over on Sarah's. You were acting all like a disappointed parent. You were like, Dusty, why do you keep antagonizing him? I like you both. Won't you get together? And then very next thing I know, you're over at what's it, lower classes, making up shit, spinning the situation.
What shit did I make up? What should I make up?
I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. If Rob
Okay,
is the only one
so
producing
can you
content about me,
identify- can you
if Rob is
identify
the
as what I'm
only
asking you?
one, if Rob is the only one making content about me, then this is not me taking drama over to Rob because I'm out of things to talk about.
Oh, okay. So because you didn't make a video about it, suddenly you're absolved of any incongruity. right?
Of starting drama, yes. If I haven't done any drama, then I'm not manufacturing drama for it. He's
May I-
manufacturing drama.
May I ask an interjecting question, please, just for clarification purposes?
Please, Paige.
There's a page in the chat. Welcome in,
It's
Paige.
me. Hi, I'm the
Read me.
problem. It's me. Yeah. So Dusty, I understand your complaint with EOD's presumption with respect to your channel's goals and its main content
That's-
provisions.
you
But
don't
what
know.
did you come on here to discuss?
That's not it, though.
It was drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Right.
all.
But whose drama ball is this?
Well, that
Yours.
depends on how you
Yours.
examine it.
It's your
Okay.
fucking drama ball. You started in the first fucking
Is-
place, and all of this is your
EOD.
fucking fault.
What
And
what did I
suddenly
go saying about
you're trying to
EOD?
criminalize me because I'm
what did I
trying to
go say about
comment on it.
EOD? Well, I'm just addressing you because you're a disingenuous liar. At least I have the
I'm a
integrity to say
disingenuous
to your
liar.
Hey, I
face.
was gonna-
Let's say
I
that
was gonna
again.
let you
Let's say that
finish,
again,
but wait.
Dusty.
I
Say
want
that
a
again.
clarification on a term.
EOD is a
Drama ball.
disingenuous
Wait, EOD,
liar.
let me ask it the question, okay? Because Flo brought up drama ball. I
A
want to know, is
drama
that like
ball
a
is-
Katamari ball? Essentially, where
It's like you know in Dragon Ball Z they throw the like fireball things.
I know there's a Kamehameha or something
Well,
involved.
so
People-
somebody launched a volley, basically. Somebody launched a volley.
Okay, so it's like a Hadouken, not a Katamari ball. That's what a drama ball
I don't
is.
know. I don't know.
Because a Katamari ball, it can roll and get bigger.
Well,
And
that drama
like-
does that for sure.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
much
for
like-
sure.
For all of
That's
us.
why I'm thinking the Katamari ball is the good analogy. I just want to know if I'm
Yeah.
understanding correctly, so that I'm not a simple monkey.
Mhm.
Because you know how dumb I am.
Tomasi was good.
But EOD, I thought that you were working on the side of peace, but you're not.
He didn't
You-
answer.
You woke up and you chose. I don't know the answer to that because I don't watch that shit.
I chose violence. You're
It was
saying
a
I chose
game on the-
violence?
You woke up and
PlayStation
chose
One.
violence.
Okay.
Well,
Here's what would
Semantics.
happen if
Violence.
I
No.
chose violence.
No, EOD never
I-
woke
I-
up and
I-
chose
I would
violence.
come
He
at you-
does that.
Hysterically fucking strong, and I would say that you are a terrible person, and that you have no morals, and that nothing about you actually stands to reason. So nothing about what I did prior to right now constitutes any of that, does it?
Absolutely, it does. Everything
How
that
so?
you said over on lower classes, you're over there for at least an hour, talking shit, misrepresenting.
Talking shit, misrepresenting. What did I
Mhm.
say?
We're not going to do this again.
my
We're
question
not
would
going
be:
to do this again.
wait.
You don't have any references. You
Hold on.
don't have any fucking facts.
Do you
So
want
my
me to share
question-
screen?
All you have as any leftist
Do you want me to
does-
share screen? We can do this the slow way, but you're just going to go. You're going to deny it. What?
My question would be: is this perceptual? Because if somebody's perceiving something a certain way, and the other person, like, okay, obviously he sees you a certain way, you
could-
see him
okay,
a certain
so you
way.
could you could do plausible deniability, and you could say that sure.
No, I'm
maybe
asking.
he- Right.
I'm not.
As far as EOD with EOD goes.
Yeah, I'm like, if he perceives you to
Not-
be this thing,
Right. He can perceive my channel that way. However, that's fine. That's his perception, right? Can't speak to that.
okay.
So help
He
me out,
cannot
Dusty. Help me
perceive.
out,
He
Dusty.
cannot perceive that Jack Talcott's been gone for 6 months. Even
That's
if he
true.
perceives my channel as a Talcott
That's
channel.
true.
I admitted
The
that
fuck
was
is Jack
wrong
Talcott?
in the moment. Okay, so help me out, Dusty. What is it that you do?
That doesn't matter though.
It
We're not
does.
talking. We're not talking. No, I
That-
already.
that's
I
tantamount to
already
the
gave
subject.
you. No, it's not because
That is
I already gave you
exactly
that
what
one.
we're talking about right now.
No, we're
is
not.
what do
No,
you
we're not.
do?
I already gave you that one. I said that's your perception. You can perceive it how you want. So that's set aside. But you did lie about the Talcott thing. You lied about the.
You're not willing. You're
So
not
you
willing
set up-
to exculpate yourself in order to describe what you do in a way that is counter to my description of it.
No,
You're
No, we're
EOD,
gonna
that's
do-
not a
you're-
fucking
all-
word,
all you're
and then
saying- all you're saying, Dusty, is you can't. Grumble,
EOD,
please.
you
just
know,
a minute.
EOD, that is not a word,
Grumble,
and then B,
please, just a minute.
Flo,
Please, Grumble, please, just a
you-
minute.
I'm cutting
I
you
do
off,
not-
dude. Flo, he
Dusty,
might have not
I do
known.
not make
what's
content
going
about
on.
Jack
Is that what
Talcott.
I said
Hold on.
was wrong?
Don't make content about Jack Talcott, but
you're
that's
not
fine.
saying
I'm
what
letting
it
you
is
have that
that's
one.
right.
We're moving past because
Dusty.
you can't. No, you're
Dusty.
deflecting. You're distracting and
Dusty.
deflecting from the
I'm
fact
not
that you lied.
deflecting or distracting.
Yes, you are.
I'm addressing your
I've
point. precisely.
already
you said
given
that
you that.
I misrepresented you,
Mhm.
and what I said was
And
wrong.
the truth.
But you're not willing to describe what is correct.
No, what's
Yes.
correct? What's correct is the other parts of it. What's correct is Jack Talcott didn't go anywhere,
Okay,
and
So-
I
so-
didn't
so
go
I
to
was wrong
Rob's to
about Jack
manufacture
Talcott.
drama.
I'll admit that I was wrong about Jack Talcott.
Will you admit
But,
that
but
you were
are you
intentionally
are,
wrong?
are you not a drama streamer?
Hold on. Will you admit that you were intentionally wrong?
I will not admit that I was intentionally wrong. I was unintentionally wrong.
How did you come across that mistake?
I don't watch your stream a whole lot.
So
You're now
then
asking me.
you don't
this
watch
is what I
my
was saying
stream
earlier. This
you
is
don't
what I was
watch
saying earlier,
Jack's
Flo.
stream. If you didn't watch either of our streams in 6 months, because you said he'd been gone for 6 months, then the only thing I can conclude is that you were up there to intentionally lie.
Dusty, you're not willing to address the
See,
actual argument.
you're
that
not
was made
willing.
on Lori
You're not
Francis
willing to
chat.
address the argument I made.
You're not. I am addressing the
No,
argument that you made.
no, you're
The
not.
argument that
No,
you
you're
made
not.
is
Get
that
back
I
on what I'm talking
misrepresented
about.
You. Let me be clear.
Mhm.
The argument that
No.
you made is that I misrepresented you on lower classes chat. Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So on lower classes chat, what I said is that you are primarily a drama streamer. Yes.
And
Is
EOD,
that correct
stop-
or not?
stop going
is
back
that
to the-
correct or not?
stop going back to the first part. We're
Is
past
that correct or not?
That is not my point of contention. That's not the
Okay.
thing. We don't need to address that at all.
So
Sure.
so
I'm
you
a-
admit
hold
that
on,
you
hold
are
on,
a
EOD.
drama streamer.
Do you admit that you're a liar?
No,
You're too
what did I
you're
lie
too
about?
drunk and you're too dumb. for this to work.
I'm simply explaining my reasoning.
Go ahead. I've already given you that point. I was never arguing that with you in the first place. It's your perception. So sure.
So,
I'm a drama
so
streamer.
You are
Okay,
a drama
so we can go
streamer.
there.
I said you were a drama streamer on lower classes chat, and so suddenly you're in here now calling me
Here
a
we are.
liar.
Everybody on
Did
all
you
the
lie
channels,
about-
remember to slap that like button.
I'm
And you're
so
still lying now.
confused.
You're
What is
still
your
lying now.
contention?
You're playing dumb. All right. If you want to play that game,
What am I dumb about?
all right, I'll try this one more time. And again, to anybody watching on my side, don't forget that all the funds raised today are only in
Oh, of
spirit
course.
and spirit only to
got a
help
grift.
EOD
You
with
got a
his dental emergency. I do have a grift. The issue is what you said about what happened that week. You said that Talcott was out of town and that my channel was about Talcott. And so I'm over at Rob's looking for drama when, in fact, Rob had started releasing videos about me. Talcott wasn't gone anywhere. In fact, he was in my chat the day before. If you'd watched any of the previous, so you're up here saying statements of fact that now you're saying you don't know about because you didn't watch either of our channels in 6 months. So is that a lie?
I'm affirming the statements of fact. Also, I would ask you to affirm where Rob actually made a video about you
No.
prior to you coming onto his fucking stream.
This is
That
my
was-
clarifying question about also, was it pre-recorded content or like derivative from a stream or just live stream that was posted as in making videos?
In my
Things don't-
recollection,
No,
it was a clip, and then
Yeah, it
he had a
was.
call-in show, and then Dusty came on, and he's like, "Hey, what about this clip?" Sorry, my dishwasher's running. Yeah, that's
can't
the
hear it.
noise.
The clip,
It's
the
all right.
clip. To
Well, get
be
off
fair,
the treadmill, Paige.
to be perfectly clear, the clip was Rob by himself talking to his own audience. It wasn't about Dusty.
I don't know if that we're talking about the same things anymore.
So what clip brought you to Rob in the first place, Dusty? That's the question.
It was that initial one about the Democrats and the liberals, right? Inciting issues, Dusty, and
Him
then
talking to his
Right,
own audience.
right,
Rob
right,
talking to his
right.
own
The
audience.
Yeah, it
party
was
of
a
violence. Right.
YouTube short, and then
Who the fuck do you think I was? Who do you think I was, EOD? I was part of the audience. It's a fucking call-in show.
Oh, okay. So
the call-in show
he-
happened after the
so,
clip.
So to be clear, Rob never addressed the Powdered Dusty channel specifically. Okay, like he was just talking, and then you came onto his channel and started
Yeah.
talking shit to him,
Yes.
and then he
No.
made clips about you coming on his channel.
No.
talking to him,
I wasn't talking shit
right?
about him. We had a disagreement, and then he strawmanned me and contrived the situation.
You
Now,
didn't strawman him.
Regardless of it.
You didn't strawman him.
Well, no, I didn't strawman him. From there, I just
you never
hold on. Let me
misrepresented
respond. From
him at
there,
all,
I
did
just
you?
leaned into it.
Not
From
at
there, I
all.
just leaned
Not
into
once.
it.
Not once.
He
Okay.
misrepresented me. I'd lean into it and play the part.
Okay.
I clarified, for the record, I clarified what I meant. I stated sloppy. He asked me about it, and I
On-
clarified. I clarified 3 times that I didn't
You
mean all.
clarified
He
three
ignored
times
it.
that you did not understand what his argument was.
Okay, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Let me get it. I'll share screen.
Wait, EOD, can you text Rob? This like seems like the best. Why not?
I don't think Rob gives a fuck.
We've-
I don't have his.
It's
I really don't.
4:30 in the morning.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning, and we got a
Content creators
tonight
get
anyway.
content create.
I'll see him tonight.
Oh, you
Somebody's
and
got
Rob do?
feedback.
Oh, they have a debate coming up. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 2v2. I'm excited for that.
Oh, who are the
I
other
am,
two?
I am too. Actually,
it's Rob and Nova Star, I think, and
it's me and Ryan. No,
Yeah.
it's me and Ryan.
Isn't it
Carter
Trippy?
versus
Trippy's
Y'all are gonna
girlfriend?
get fucking
Trippy.
wrecked.
I
Fucking
thought Trippy
Nova
was his
is
partner.
mediating.
doing Ryan?
Nova is
You're
moderating.
fucking ruined.
oh, Nova's
already.
moderating.
Yeah, Trippy's his
Okay.
partner. Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
Oh,
Wait,
I had it
you're,
backwards.
you're
Oh, no, it's
debating with Ryan, like Ryan the Radical Coder?
And you're against
Yes.
Trippy and Rob, dude. I'm sorry for your upcoming
Yeah.
loss.
Yeah, you're gonna. I'm gonna have to vote against you on that.
It's
one.
gonna be
gonna-
great.
Trippy's a
gonna
cartoon
get
juggling
fiery.
around.
I,
man.
I,
You
I
can't-
understand why, and I ain't even mad about it. But they're gonna lose on this one because, well, I don't want to get too far out of
Yeah, like, don't.
What's
You
the
don't even
is
know.
the
You don't
top-
even
is
know
the
why
topic the
because
same
you
thing?
know you're gonna lose.
What's the topic?
Why?
of the
Wait,
debate?
no. Why the fuck did you schedule things on my karaoke night? Why would you do that? That's
I'm not gonna.
Horrible.
What's the debate about again?
I,
I might even
What was
I
it
might
called?
have it pulled up on the side though. Not gonna lie.
Gen-
It's about
gentlemen,
should
I
Trump,
would like I would
I'm-
like to
I'm phrasing
say
it-
something. Well,
ahead.
Dusty's still here. Yeah, I want to apologize for the TOS violation. That was an honest mistake, but I should have apologized. Regardless of our differing viewpoints, that was not cool, and I just wanted
Don't
to apologize.
apologize, Paige. Don't apologize.
Well, I violated
mean-
TOS, so you know what?
Except
No,
if,
if you did that,
I
that's-
apologize
that's
for
what you-
and I apologize for being extra. I was pretty short with you, so it's all good. Accepted
Okay,
totally.
Cool.
And yeah, we're good.
great.
That was
And
a
what was the debate about again?
Anal.
Should
Isn't it about fascism?
It's should Trump use
Anal fascism.
it's no should Trump use the insurrection? I believe, if I recall, should Trump use the Insurrection Act and to deal with Antifa? I probably am repeating that. Not perfect, but
Yes.
it's along those lines. Should Trump
Something
The
like that,
answer
yeah.
is yes,
Ratchet up
and
the,
it's beautiful.
Okay.
yeah, that sounds like a fun conversation.
And I apologize about breaking
It
to you.
sounds like a fucking shit show to me,
Also.
and I'm gonna have a fucking hell of a time managing
Rocky-
that fucking chat.
Oh,
but-
You read between the lines.
You need to read to us.
Dusty, okay, so here's the one thing I'm
Do
gonna
you
leave y'all
read your
with, okay?
warranties when you buy shit?
Right,
And do you-
Rocky, if you will, please. Dusty, here's the one
Yes.
thing I want to leave you
No.
with, okay? As I like you and I like hanging out with you, and I think you're a good person, okay? I think your heart's in the right place. However, I think what I think. I think your channel is built on drama, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't fault you for it, okay? So I want you to understand that, okay? Also, Paige, I love you. Grumble, I love you. And Abe Dingus,
What do
I
you
love
think
you.
Rob's is built on?
You guys are great people.
Good night,
So,
man. God bless.
I will see you all later. And mini cheers and God bless.
I was just, hold on. I was just pulling up receipts.
Well,
You're leaving.
fuck you
You're
too,
ending now?
EOD.
You're
I
dipping.
love you, OD.
He
All right,
Snake,
cheers.
He's
snaky,
talking-
snaky.
no, it was before you got here, Flo. He was on the way out.
Never,
he
never
stuck
trust
around
those
for
radios.
you.
He almost closed. I think his eyes were closed on
Are we
stream.
not
Actually.
brothers?
What do you want? What do you want, Dusty? What do you want?
He stuck around for you, dude.
Me?
For you specifically, yeah.
I want
He
you
did.
to. I want you to acknowledge. Yeah, I want you to cop to your bullshit when you're called on it, and send in a super chat.
Would it mean anything? He's lit
Okay,
right now.
okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, my bullshit is that you are a drama streamer, and I think most of the people in the panel currently will agree with me that you're a drama streamer. Am I?
Oh my
correct?
god. Oh my god.
I
See,
watch him.
this
He's
is the
not
bullshit
all
I'm talking about.
drama,
There's
but
no
there
possible
are
way on earth.
issues that come up.
There's no possible
EOD.
way on earth. Shut up, Rocky. There's no possible way that you're still confused about what my point was.
There's no possible
was that
way
the-
that I am confused about what your point was.
I've
That's what you're
my
saying?
issue. I've said it 4 or 5 times to you now, and it's not. See, this is retarded. This is just an exercise in frustration.
EOD's just God's strongest hater.
Dude, I'm just trying to go. Okay,
He's-
like
I think he's too. I think he's
Okay.
too tired and too lit. to-
Like,
This
I
is
gotta
not
fuck
the-
with him because
EOD,
every
here's
time
my
I run into
contention.
him, he talks
You
shit
told
to
me
so
you were
I
going
gotta
to
fuck
super
with
chat
him
me
when I can.
$20. You said you're going to super chat me $20, and then you didn't last time we talked. So if you could make that super chat now and go to bed, and then we're good.
Yeah, it's hard to
Okay,
talk
well,
to.
here's what I got for you, Dusty. Okay, you ready? You ready? It's real nice. I got it from Target. Are you ready? There you go. That's it. Okay. All right. Cheers, y'all. Thank you so much, Abe.
So you're
I'll see y'all later.
stealing from me.
He messed up the joke too, but it was still funny.
Good luck with the
I think it
tea.
was funny.
Yeah, and this ain't your fucking
Oh,
panel.
don't.
Flo, so don't tell me to shut up anymore, you bitch.
Wow. Spicy Rocky. Spicy.
Rocky, who shat in your Cheerios, dude?
Oh, I'm just tired of Flo fucking with
Yeah.
this TOS bullshit.
Well, I mean,
You're on his like separate
It's
channel.
not bullshit.
channel.
No,
You-
but I'm not talking on his channel, and I'm
You
only
actually
talking on Abe's. Actually, I'm muted on his channel.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
don't come over here.
Rocky,
violating
you dumb
TOS.
fuck.
See, he
yeah,
calls
don't
me
break the
dumb
First of
TOS
all,
here too.
Don't violate TOS on anybody's channel. Second of all, you know I'm streaming to my audience too because you're still in my fucking chat.
And don't
Yeah,
fuck
but
with the
You're on both
algorithm too,
panels right
because
now, Rock.
Which means that
There's
even if
stuff
you're
not
muted on his,
tossed.
they can still hear you on mine.
there's stuff that's
And-
not
and
tossed, but it's still
Grumple
gonna
streams
fuck with
that.
the algorithm.
Grumple-
Technically,
And
I'm
Grumple
I'm not lying.
streams that even
broadcasting over
more-
Abe's channel, technically. And so you,
What
you're
were you
not the
saying?
one to tell me to
Do you
shut up.
understand that
I'm
this
not-
is streaming to my audience as well? Are you
Yeah,
and
but
EOD
you're-
need to go get fucked?
Yeah,
checked in somewhere.
Yeah, Of course, I understand.
Their
dumb
brains
shit.
don't work. Or don't.
I'm
are
glad
I'm
I
on
didn't
the
know
other channel. I know I'm on both channels.
Alcohol is a hell of a drug. That's all I can say.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Fuck your couch.
They're both drunk, aren't they?
Yes.
That would
all
be
the
my
time.
guess.
What EOD and
Abe.
Rocky? Yeah, guaranteed.
Yes, OG.
We should definitely
no,
game
I'm
more.
very-
Me, you, Grumple, and Cat, and Emmett.
I agree.
That shit was
It's
fun.
freaking hilarious.
Oh man.
I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow night.
It's
Oh, on
gonna be
karaoke
wild.
night, I want to see what you. Oh wait, no, you're doing a silly debate with Rob and Trippy and Star and
It's-
Ryan. Yeah.
gonna be wild.
How are you
I
as a
don't-
Proud Boy going to be like, yeah, Antifa, okay, we shouldn't fuck them over? Ah,
Who?
That's why the fuck I wore. That's exactly why I wore my Proud Boy shit up onto the panel the first time I went up there, because I knew that was. I knew that if I didn't do that, it was gonna be like, he's just an Antifa lover. You're retarded, bro. I've explained this to you as well, man. I need.
But
Maybe you
Andrew,
just need to.
fu-
Maybe
you
you
fu-
need to
you-
do a monologue on it or something.
as a Proud
Well,
Boy,
like a
didn't
full
you
mon-
fight those
I've been
people?
Video essay.
I have explained this to you time and again, Orthodox guy, that in the left-right divide, the whiplash and division, anybody who buys in, the more you buy into it, the more useful you are as an idiot. And
I've explained this to you millions of times
you are the
already.
most useful
It is-
idiot.
It is
in the
it is my
Goyim.
prerogative. It makes me happy to see Antifa get fucked
Ooh.
over.
exactly.
It
Small
ser-
hat.
it ser-
I'm not
it
gonna-
serves my political narrative.
Foreign.
I'm not gonna
it's a-
lie, it was fun to go out and fight them, but that doesn't mean that we need to sit around lying to ourselves and everyone else to justify it. If you want to go fight somebody, just go fight somebody and stand in your square. You're not gonna make your
Once-
aggressive, violent tendencies less.
Antifa is backed by foreign
Rocky.
agents, you dumb fucker.
Rocky, you got 5 in the back.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Oh no, you're good. Just it's 5 minutes.
Just 5
It's a
minutes in the
5
back.
Set your timer. It's 4:49
Oh.
right now. Texas Standard Time.
Orthodox guy, you know that the best thing that you could do for Antifa is get upset and go fight them, right? You know that that's what they want. They're provocateurs, and you're eager to be provoked. That means that you might as well be working for Antifa. You're an equal part in that.
No, I'm
Fair.
okay with the state fucking with them. That's what I just said.
That's
Well-
what this is what they want. This is
Oh, you
escalating.
wait. You know what
They
the state
gamify
fucking
everything. They
is
gamify everything.
actually gamifying it, but the state fucking with Antifa, I think specifically Antifa, maybe it's not exactly, maybe I'm a little bit off on this, is saying, hey, if somebody's blocking a road for a protest, you can hit them with your truck.
See, my thing is, and I've said this
Yeah,
to you
That's
before.
gamified to me.
I've said this to you before. If you don't fight them, you don't stand up to them, eventually they win anyway. So it's either fucked if you do, fucked if you don't.
No,
Or
because
hit them with your truck.
in order to implement, it's the Hegelian dialectic. In order to implement a big change or an overreach, you need to have a justification, right?
So you need to
A
rally both
pretext.
They're trying to
sides.
provoke. They're trying to provoke a justification. They want. You don't.
We
think that-
already have
you know how long-
justification on them. We already have a
That's-
justification
Yeah,
on
but
them.
Do
No,
you
OG, he's trying to say, but
unders-
they can spin the story of whatever happens.
Not
a
just
different
that, the fact that you just said them is what they want you to say. That's how they want you to
Exactly.
react.
Exactly.
You know the system, right? Like, you do know Hegel's writings. Like, because, boy, oh boy, we live in it a lot.
Mhm.
A lot.
And the people that are pushing Antifa, what they want is they want Orthodox guy. You're exactly you're the perfect thing. You're a white guy from the South who's aggressive and angry. You're exactly who they're trying to sucker in. They want you to get mad. They want you to react in a way that will justify then the boot coming down on your neck. Ta-da!
Everyone's neck.
Everyone's
not.
It's a trap. And you're like, cool, there's cheese on that piece of wood. And I'm like, no, it's a mousetrap. You're like, cool, there's cheese though.
I've been re-examining a lot of things recently, and the truth is, when you step back and look clearly at everything, you start to realize, like, yes, you feel like you're on the right side, and yes, you have the beliefs that you do, and you may be right. You might have all the right takes on all the things, but the system above you is going to utilize you and your enemies to collapse your own movements in order to take more power for themselves. And if you're not careful, the thing that you're fighting for to put into power will never make it, because they have already done all the math. They already know whose reactions are going to be what and how to use it for their advantage.
And you'll unwittingly be the actual useful idiot in order to implement said thing.
Mm-hmm. And it's been that way for a minute, right? I watch
So,
every
what
single
do we
person in my
do?
chapter. What do we do?
Yeah.
You recognize, okay, if you recognize
Anal.
that the right-left conflict is contrived and that it's being orchestrated by people above who are trying to provoke the reaction, the first thing you do is not do the exact thing they're trying to provoke you into doing, right? The issue isn't Antifa, because Antifa is not actually a thing. It's contrived. It's part of a bigger picture. So you don't go for the decoy. First of all, don't make shit worse.
There are organizations that claim it, just kind of like how, I mean, not the same as BLM, which was an actual registered organization.
And that's also not to say that we don't want it stopped. Right. Because you do want to stop the movements that are doing these things.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, and like I said, told Dusty, it's a fucked if you do, fucked if you don't type situation. Because if you don't stand up against them, you don't fight against them, they eventually just get what they want anyway, because they're part of the current system. Antifa specifically is part of the current system.
Yeah, I think that Flo is right, and there's people that both have right.
You have an entire shut the fuck up, you old bag. I just kicked you off of my panel because you wouldn't shut the fuck up over there.
Yeah, he kicks me off of my your panel because I bring up Christian eschatology.
He kicked you off of your
No,
pants.
because I when I came over here, I said I'm muting. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus hasn't come back yet.
I wasn't even listening. I unmuted and you were yapping after I told you not to.
You don't understand the scriptures.
I'm talking to the
scriptures.
Get out of Rocky's dumb old ass.
I'm talking to Abe, Grumple, and Orthodox. I'm not talking to you, Flo. This ain't your fucking channel.
Rocky, you're not helping right now.
I thought you guys were
Yeah,
cool.
Andrew Gay
What the fuck?
Came in with some fury that time. That was something.
Me and Rocky do this like every fucking day because he won't shut up. He yaps about blah 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 blah.
Zionism is based on false eschatology of futurism.
Nobody gives a fuck. We're not talking
well,
about that
you're
right
not
now.
a Christian that would give a fuck. These others.
Rocky, I'm going to make a joke. Rocky, I'm going to make a joke. It's a funsy. I'll take things that was not being talked about for 300, Alex. See, that's a joke. It's a funsy. I'm not disparaging you. Just that was not at all what we were talking about.
Well, somehow it relates.
Yeah, he knows that. He was there. He was listening.
I'm saying that the elite, the controllers, controlled these elitists.
Okay, well now you're okay.
We're talking about
you're on the right track now, but it's still not.
We're living in a world stage. We're at stage.
To Orthodox guy's point or question.
And they're trying to get the Christians pissed off.
Right, left. You're still acting like the Antifa thing is legitimately what they're about. Antifa's not actually trying to trans your kid. That's just a thing to piss you off. What they're trying to do is provoke a response from you.
Antifa was sponsored by the same people they're the same people that
you should kick him. He's gonna start getting
backed by the World Economic Forum.
This is about to get real TSTOS.
We don't need to go that far. We don't need to go that far. Because
Rocky, you got to on my side because Rocky. And then there's also algorithm, which don't fuck with somebody else's live channel, especially when you're not live.
I explained this to his
requires
I explained
algorithm
this to his old ass like every single day. Rocky, you're back on the inmate roster, $50. Fuck you.
That's partially why we're talking about it in abstract ideas rather than direct groups and peoples.
It doesn't even matter if you mean a specific group of people. You can talk about a concept, and it could be anybody. It's just we're talking about the concept.
But it also isn't even what the fuck we were talking about.
Rocky. I know.
He went and found a different conversation.
I know truth is hate speech, and that I'm supposed to self-censor myself, but sometimes it's pretty hard when you want to speak the truth. You can't just censor yourself.
This is why
I know.
It's not your channel.
Truth is hate speech.
No, we're just saying you could do it out in the public square. Like you could go stand in the street and do it. You still can.
Yeah.
Or you could
Why
tweet
don't
about
you
it.
do it on your own channel
That's
where
true.
nobody
You
watches?
could tweet about it.
You could tweet about it, and that'd be super effective. You know, like Pokemon.
I do talk
And you can
about
do X spaces too.
But it's more fun for him to come on other people's channels and
I
then let
do
them
it
carry the
everywhere I
bag.
go. I don't just do it on these.
Because you're a
streets.
piece of shit, Rocky. Because you're a
What are
piece
you
of shit and you're
talking about?
selfish.
I'm a piece of
You're
shit.
selfish. You're a selfish
I'm
piece
not
of
here.
shit.
I'm not. I didn't know that anything I was saying was against TOS.
I
not.
warned you. I
I'm not
warned you
talking
every
about
fucking
anybody
day.
specifically. I'm not talking
I
about.
don't give a fuck. Why are you arguing with me?
If the why I guess my question, Rocky, would be why that topic each time?
You can't be fascist. He's not on your panel anymore, Flo. Join the dark side. Come on, be one of us.
Yeah, well,
all the rabbit holes lead down the same hole. They all lead to the same fucking conspiracy. It's all.
Wait,
they
which
all
hole
lead-
do you prefer them to go in?
his asshole because he's a F slur.
Oh, it always gets
don't-
gay with you. Always gets
Oh,
gay
I-
with you, don't it, Flo?
Let the innuendo.
What the hell?
See if he got it. Come on, dude.
See how I did that? See how I did that without being an asshole to Abe's channel because it's not my fucking channel? That's why you're an asshole. $60 just because your face is fucking ugly.
After your debate's over, I'm gonna expect you to come over karaoke, Flo. It'll be
I hate
wild.
No offense, I hate karaoke.
But
No,
you'll
no,
love it
that
this
means-
time.
It's everybody has a good time.
The only
Love
time
a
I
good
ever do karaoke, if you ever see me doing karaoke, it means I'm drunk. Take me home, and because otherwise I'm gonna sing. I would do anything for
Country
love by me. Love.
roads.
It's gonna take 15
That's
minutes.
a good song.
Oh, no, Dad,
That's
yes.
a damn
No,
good
dude.
song.
Okay, then
Not
Ted
when I
Banger.
sing it. It's not.
That is an
let
absolute
me know.
banger.
Not when I sing it. I promise you, I can ruin it.
2 out of
we
3
got
ain't
15
bad.
hours until it begins.
Sort of like Rocky ruins streams.
Grumple, did you ever get access to your Discord again? Because I
Yes, I know. I forgot a full recovery from all my encrypted shit. Yes,
Good.
thank you.
Finally.
Yes, I just need to do like a clean install, and I just haven't got like I need to time it right because I'm gonna have to do a lot of restoration.
Because I want to join, but I don't have Twitch, so I'm not sub to you. I want to join. I want to sing shittily.
Wait, hang on. Are you aware I'm on YouTube also?
I was not. I was
Oh
not.
yeah,
I've never
he's
joined.
on YouTube, and you could use his.
Yeah, and
StreamYard.
and I use StreamYard, and you bring your own song, and that's how we sync it up. Like you bring
Mhm.
your own, you present the song. Also, yeah, I'm like really close to first level monetization, just not quite there yet. It's just yeah. Hey,
We'll
YouTube-
drop your link in the back.
Subs,
Yeah,
watch
post your
hours.
link, Crumple. I'll subscribe.
What's the thing you're
Post it
short
in
on?
the
wait,
front.
you
Just
want
post
to
it in the
stage,
chat.
right?
Just put
Oh
it
yeah,
in
I'm
the
a
chat.
mod. Wait, I don't like. Yeah, okay, no. Never mind.
I just said it.
Yeah. Are you short on watch hours or subs?
About 150 or 150, 180 ish on both short. Like I'm right close. The subs is a little bit.
My brother in Christ, I have overshot the watch hours by like 10,000. Like I'm at 10,000 watch hours.
That's what I did too.
And
You
like
made the
I-
sub count, right?
No. Every time I get to the sub count, like YouTube, be like, nah, give me.
Mine did the
these.
same thing. Mine
He's
did the
mine.
same thing. I went like over 500, back down to like 400. Over 500, back down to 400.
Yeah,
and I was
because-
like, what is happening?
There's haters in the audience that will do that shit at every threshold. Somebody will see it and be like, "Nah, fuck this, unsubscribe."
It was crazy.
Yeah, but Abe's was super weird because as soon as he got it, it was like, oh, now you got like 800, 900. Like,
Yeah, the
Abe's
second
was
that I broke
weird.
it, and it stayed, then it just took off. And it's like, oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like an algorithmic thing or what the shit. So
yes, I'm not live
YouTube-
right now. I'm glad I'm not for like some of the shit that's been going on here. This is not my
YouTube-
forte.
YouTube also takes away sock accounts every so often. People's like multiple accounts that don't post or watch your stuff so often. So that could also be a thing. But Flo's right. There is a lot of haters because like I'll be like, yeah, because I'm trying to build a community around my YouTube channel, and like
You have more haters than the average person too.
well, I just piss people off. I piss disingenuous people off.
Or-
Look, people are salty. I actually unsubscribed from Dusty after the last interaction, but you know what? We had a coup d'état, so a little kumbaya moment. So I resubscribed.
Come on back. Right on.
I think
I
Welcome
came
back.
in
Me a
back.
hater? Am I a hater,
Dude.
Flo?
That was a particularly
mo-
salty night, though.
What
When
Am
you
I a
guys went
hater?
at it, when you and Paige went at it, like that was
You're thinking of the first time, yeah.
sure. That was. I was like, holy crap.
I think
Yeah,
on
I
my
got
channel,
booted.
even
For
more-
what was it? 3 or 4 times, Dusty? How many times did you boot my ass?
Well, I think I've only booted you twice, but that is, I think, also 100% of the times you've been on my panel. So,
Yeah, that
2
was
for
my
2.
experience.
right.
Shit.
And I'm a woman. I stand on principle, and I'm also a bit of a bitch sometimes. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Hey, I get it. I respect that actually, because I'm the same way. I'm a bit.
Well,
of a
Okay.
especially
sometimes.
especially if
dig
you have
in
a
on-
drink in you.
Mm.
You're definitely not willing to back down when
and
you got a
smoking
drink. in you.
indoors like a common friend. I think I'm even more cordial to my haters. Like I want to bring them up and like, okay, well, tell me why you hate me. It's cool. Like make it.
I
public.
usually am
Right.
too. I usually
Well,
am
I
too.
specialize in making them rage quit because, like, I'm very analytical, and most people, when they hate you, they want to try. Like, we live in a call you out culture, where they'll try to like pick your fucking flaws apart. I'm like, oh, you mean the same thing you do? And then, like, I'll bait them into doing it. And be like, do you see? And then they'll get really upset with me, and I'm like, okay, it's all right. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an
Wait.
asshole.
42 attack. No, Grumple. Like you can see most of the Texas flag right there. No, Flo is not Texas. Grumple is Texas. Best country in the world, ever.
Flo's a Missouri boy. Best state in the union, cheapest cigarette tax.
All my exes live in Texas.
Texas is the best country ever to exist.
Texas
That's-
in the
I've only
rearview
ever-
mirror.
Driven through Texas briefly.
Yeah, but you've never been to
Briefly
Texas. man.
driving through Texas.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Coco.
that's how you
Wait,
know
unless
to
he's-
lie.
It was a
Unless he's cutting off
it
a
was a
corner
real
somehow.
weird time in my life.
Sir.
Was it that time right before the ATF got involved with you?
It really was. Shout out to the
Okay.
whatever San
Biggie.
Antonio Walmart I was smoking meth in the parking lot of.
Dude, that's not even close. I was saying you were like cutting off the
Damn.
corners of is south in the like bottom, like middle. It's like in a fat ass of Texas. That's where San
Oh my
Antonio is.
God.
Damn. I mean, I knew
True.
Dusty liked to party, but I didn't think he was like that hardcore. Like, what the fuck?
San Antonio area is
I don't
actually.
party anymore. I don't even drink anymore hardly. Yeah, I quit partying. They were gonna throw me in prison.
That'll
Are
do
you
it.
still on?
It was
Don't
Steve-O
Grumble,
crazy,
you
eh?
from San
It was that
Antonio
bad.
area.
Are you still on probation?
I like the San
No,
Antonio.
I
area.
don't.
Don't answer.
I got-
DM me.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I would not be on the panel verse pissing people off if I still had a probation officer people could report me to. I wouldn't be. I don't have a boss that can fire me. I don't have a probation officer that can violate me. Y'all can call Katie and try to get me in trouble for something, but besides that, my mom, like,
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell your real probation officer on you.
who's that, Katie?
Yeah,
Hmm.
tell the warden she gonna get you.
Oh,
mean-
she's probably monitoring right now. It's like
Sounds
I heard
about
what
right.
the Black girl said about you.
True.
But no, it's just
That's
fun.
a
It's
liberal
just
relationship for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's just really fun to piss people. It's
Hmm.
just really fun to piss people.
Dude's
off
asking
sometimes.
permission.
And YouTube is a great place for that.
What's that?
Just
good
pissing
point.
people off.
Oh yeah, people poking all the time, man. No matter where you go, whether it's in
Pissing
the
people
chat or on the panel, or people are trying to piss each other off. People are taking stabs, pokes, everything they can from chat, from panels, from other channels.
Yeah. Well, the conclusion I've drawn is that YouTube is the panel verse in particular is it's called Gestalt therapy, is a form of therapy where you like express your emotions. People just
Yep.
come here and they pressure release. The beef
Yeah.
sector is even more so. That all the beef sector is people taking out their in life aggressions on people online.
It's like Gestalt therapy for all the cluster B personalities of the internet.
Amen.
People keep saying that, but I don't know what that means.
So Gestalt
histrionic.
is from the Transformers. It's the combiners, like where you have like 5 or 6 or more, and
So
the little like.
I want to give you a
little
swirly
medium
right
big,
now.
They turn into an even bigger Transformer.
so
That's
Cluster
what I
I'm a
was
B.
getting at.
nerd.
Cluster
I'm a
B
nerd.
has like narcissistic personality disorder, histrionic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, all the things that are twisted minds that
And
do all kinds
antisocial.
of and antisocial. So they're all these types that are personality based disorders that generally have to do with worldview and
You're
how you
psychopath.
function.
Psychopaths and
Thi- thi-
narcissists, basically.
This sounds a lot like astrology, which is, I'm assuming, just racism for white women.
It's psychology.
Well, it's just a chunk of psychology that says, look, there's these behaviors that are detrimental to self and others, and they all fall in this one bucket. And this bucket is called cluster B. And when people are out of sorts and act a certain way, they fall into that bucket. And then there's certain
Okay.
ways to deal with it, like Gestalt therapy
As a white
or
woman,
cognitive
you're,
behavioral therapy.
yeah, as a white woman, you're referring to the lack of our kind to actually take accountability, and we'll use anything to justify that. Astrology isn't an actual scientific format. In fact, even if we were to follow star clusters, they have altered since the dawn of astrology, so they're not even accurate. So
It's funny that you say
Wait,
that,
am I
Paige, because
not-
most cluster
am I
B
not a
falls in the
Pisces?
female population.
I
Actually.
know.
But
Double
yeah, every
standards.
man is a
Not-
mon- every
Not antisocial. Borderline does. Borderline
Fair.
does.
Histrionic does.
I
Yeah.
don't know about narcissism. That'd be I think narcissism is more male. But I'm not
So,
sure.
Paige, am
about
I not a Pisces?
I think it's harder
Is
to
that not-
see in female because of the way that our society works. I think it'd be harder to judge. It'd be really easy to see the narcissism in a male subject. It's not quite as easy to know if it's actually
male
that.
aggression is a little bit more splashy.
So
feel,
fun times.
feel personally attacked by that.
The
Floyd,
more
for
you
some
know.
reason.
But
The
no,
more you
seriously,
know.
Paige. Does that mean I'm not a Pisces, or what does that mean?
Yeah, that would be correct. So the star
Oh,
systems have
no.
changed since the initial forming of astrological theory. So yeah.
If you use
What about
Vedic
Chinese
astrology-
zodiac? What about am
The
I not year of
formations
the
have
clock?
changed.
So remind
Listen,
me again, the Chinese zodiac is based on year of birth, right? So that would still
Yeah,
technically
year.
be accurate in terms of an unproven science that's founded by witch doctors. But
I
yeah.
like Chinese astrology because I'm a metal tiger, which I think is a pretty cool combination of elements and
That is actually
Well,
fucking cool. Wait,
well,
how do you
I
get a
also like-
medal? Like, how do you know a medal?
because
I know
within
year
the
of clock.
Chinese system they also have like an elements thing, but
Oh, I need to learn about that.
Yeah,
I'm a
isn't the
metal
element
tiger.
based on
Then somebody's
time or
culture.
something? Time
I
of
don't
birth?
recall. I just
Okay.
remember I just remember I'm a metal tiger in that, and in numerology I'm a 11, which is a master number. So I like that, of course, too, because that sounds dope.
I think I'm 33 in
debate-
numerology, and I'm
Hey,
a
another
horse.
master number.
I'm a horse, which sucks in Chinese. So, like,
It could
every
be
woman
worse.
wants to be called a horse, right?
Horse doctrine.
At
Horse
least
doctrine.
You got a
Paige.
big cock, I guess.
Yeah, I
Leave the
have
horse
the exact opposite of that. So,
A small cock.
oh Lord Almighty, yeah,
That-
no,
that uncomfortable laugh.
I'm born a woman, happy to be a woman.
It's
yeah,
cool.
nobody's.
Rocky has a small cock too.
To be fair, nobody's ever asked me if I have a penis. So, thanks for that.
I'm glad.
That was
I'm glad to be your first.
Wait,
That
no,
was
that's
great.
not what he said. Whoa, that's not what he said. He said something about a cock. I mean, that could be a
Look,
rooster.
let me be here first. So remember,
I don't
this
live on a
forever,
farm.
people.
So- I used to.
It doesn't matter. No, this is like Russell Brand type, like
Brand?
lessons you can learn. Brand. Yeah, whatever. Just take the thing and
gosh.
just make it as awkwardly specific and as
Right.
you can.
So
It's
see
gonna-
how
then it's
Grumble
good conversation.
keeps shoving himself right in the middle of conversations. No. That I would count as a tick in the narcissism box, right? That's looking better for him.
You
looking
sound like
better for
every
him.
33-year-old scorned ex white girlfriend that I know, Powder Dusty. That's like at work. She's like, oh my god, he was such a narcissist.
Trust
And
me,
he
I've
would
got,
go on and on about himself for like
I've got exes of my
days.
own. I know.
You got exes,
Where do they
and all of
live?
them live
Yeah,
in
but
Texas.
they're not wrong. They're not wrong. You've said this. They're not
Well,
wrong.
Where do they
she
live?
would be. She would have to tweak it. She's almost right.
Are they in
Um,
Texas?
You have a lady though now though. I mean, you're
No.
stable, right? You've got a lady. You're not like a vagrant in the relationship department
I'm not.
anymore. Right? So
I'm
he's
not. I'm an upstate. I'm a fine young man, and
young. Come on. Dusty, you're like what, 40, 42?
I'm 38.
He's
Okay.
younger than I am.
He's younger than
It's
me.
all right.
See,
Two
you
two
just
years
called me
up.
an hermaphrodite, and I just
People,
just
why do you look
made.
so
and I just called you older than you are. So we tit for tat.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
no,
41.
he looks way older
I'm a
than
guy,
me,
so
but
I'm
he's
not worried
not.
about it,
It's really wild because all them grays, bro. I have 0 grays,
dude.
I'm
Yeah.
35. So
And it gets worse the longer the beard gets.
I'm 41.
I'm not.
Oh, I've had.
I'm not sure if I'm older than Rocky.
I've never had a gray.
When
I'm
you have
younger
two
than
heavy
everyone
grays.
on panel. Oh my god.
You could be
Yeah,
our
you are.
age, probably if we were
I'm
bad
probably
teenagers.
the elder degenerate here, but I'm not sure if I'm older than Rocky. It's like that's debatable.
I'm 7.
I know I look better. However, I got a face for radio,
No,
so it evens out.
67.
Okay, then
We believe that, Rocky.
still not
Well,
confirmed.
How's that rocking? Chuck?
I'm 67 is what I meant. But I used to think I was 66, but
So you're
then
6'7"?
I decided
you-
to
Take Jericho.
Yeah, I'm 67. I used to think I was 66, but I just realized that my life
you-
started at fertilization.
You used to be 66.
Medicare is a hell of a
actually.
drug.
Oh,
So I
no.
had 9 months to my birthday. That's my life.
You, but you
date.
said you
This is
used
why
to
I
think
can't
you were
take you anywhere.
66, but you used to be 66.
No, I was always 67, but I thought
You
I
just
was.
You were
Just
born
really-
67?
Yeah, just imagine.
I was-
taking Rocky.
I was-
Rocky,
okay, okay, listen, this is my
Marines-
point.
a little
You're
bit of cringy
born,
Marines
I was
consider their
born on a
birthday
certain
when they
date,
joined-
but you add
when they went
9
to-
months to that, which is your fertilization date. Add 9 months to your birthday.
So you really
that's
got to know your
life
parents' fuck
date.
day.
You do
Unless-
believe you're-
I don't like this. I don't like the way
That
this
doesn't make
sounds.
sense, though,
I
because
don't
you
like
don't
this
even.
conversation.
Like, what if
I
you
had
were
a
a
joke to
preemie?
do, but I don't even like this conversation.
If you take Rocky to the baseball game, he's gonna
Oh,
start
man.
throwing beers at the third base coach.
I think
No, he's
so.
gonna
That's
start deep
base,
throating
though.
the
I would leave his
boomstick.
ass there.
It's like
I
the
wish I could
3-foot
take
hot
Rocky
dog.
somewhere and drop him off.
Don't do that.
Oh, my goodness.
Like a
I would
bag of
leave.
kittens.
I would leave him at a
Flo?
park.
Flo, like a bag of kittens.
Leave him at the park like a dog that I don't want anymore.
Like a bag of kittens.
Yeah, I don't need any of you motherfuckers. I can survive without all you guys.
I mean,
You
We're
can
so-
drop me off at anywhere you want.
we've
Flo. I
been
don't give a
surviving
shit.
without.
But
You've
what
been
about
surviving
without
with us
your wife?
without us already.
If
all,
your wife
all of
was
us have
there,
been
you'd probably
surviving
starve
without
to
each other, Rocky.
You can all
Why?
survive.
Why bring that up, Rocky? It sounds like you're a little bit speaking in cursive too. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Everybody's
Well-
speaking in
Well,
cursive to me.
I'm not mad at nobody. I stick up for
Oh
myself.
no, I didn't. No, nothing about mad or anger. Just
Look,
what's
everybody
your,
sounds like they're
He
speaking in
doesn't drink.
italics
He's
to me all the time.
back.
So
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's so
I might be speaking
is
in
it
code. You might not be
dyslexia?
able to understand me. I might
Or
speak
like
over.
the hearing
I
damage.
think I
Yeah, I
might
get that.
speak
Rocky-
over people's
Rocky-
head a lot.
you're right. You're very sophisticated,
Rocky prefers computer duster.
Hey, whoa! Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay, let's leave that out of
It
it.
took
I'm
a
like,
second.
wow.
See,
It's like,
I don't
there's a
even
lot-
know what that means because
It's like that was decades
I
ago.
don't-
What?
I don't speak in that code. I don't.
So
even
was
know what-
Rocky. Like
No, you turn it upside down and then it gets wild. And like some people did
it's
it,
actually
like the same ones that.
It's the
freeze
stupidest
spray
thing
paint.
ever. It just gives you a fucking headache after it.
Doesn't give me a headache.
They put a
Then-
bittering agent in it. Like they put stuff in the stuff now in the
Of course.
spray. blower.
Interesting. Of course, you know. I haven't.
Of course you would know.
I tried it once like 25 years
Um,
ago, and I was like, no, this ain't for me.
Yeah,
what I was saying
it's a
decades ago.
professional thing at work. Like, of course I know about it. Yes,
Oh, man.
obviously, of course I know about it because I use it at work constantly. Well, not constantly.
This
Not
has
many.
been-
Not,
I
earlier.
I prefer nitrous. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
So
This is
Clay,
why nobody will remember your name.
What's up?
how are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I
Like,
couldn't
Clay,
sleep
you
earlier,
sexy
so
bitch.
hopped on to Dusty's panel.
Yeah.
Well, you're on Abe's
Yeah.
panel now. How does that make you feel?
I am on Abe's panel. I feel special.
Mm.
I feel special. You know.
Do you shave your mustache every day?
Every day? Not every day. I mean, it'll start coming in pretty quick, so I try to every day, but like if you look at my last stream, like yesterday, I had growth here, but
Ooh.
it wasn't like an actual mustache yet. But it bugs the shit out of me, so
So Abe, I got a question for you too. So
Sure.
How much do you know about the Lincoln history? Like the actual history? You know about some of the like weird coincidences of the history?
do you mean the history of the assassination itself?
What do you mean,
or-
Brick?
Well, I'm asking
Are you
him
trying
if
to-
he knows.
is he trying to
much
ask-
The
about-
most open ass question.
No,
Are
no,
you trying to
no, it's
ask
not.
about the exit wound or what's going on?
No, there's some weird like coincidental history, like that Lincoln's
Town
grandson
car.
is linked to the grandson of Oswald, stuff like that.
No,
Oswald
I haven't
Cobblepot?
looked into it.
So
the penguin?
How?
he saved the grandson of Oswald, stuff like
That's
that.
crazy.
It's kind of weird.
Wait,
history.
hang on, you got to clarify if you mean Lee Harvey Oswald or Oswald Cobblepot, because that's very
Oswald's
different.
grandson.
There are
No,
a
I'll
lot
have to
of,
look into it.
anomalies between
Yeah, the weird anomalies. Yes,
like
yeah.
between Kennedy and Lincoln and probably Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, there's
now,
some
I don't
really
know.
weird
Yeah, like they
coincidences in
happen
history.
like the same date, the same, and like Abraham was
Weird
supposedly
correlations, right?
assassinated by
Yes.
a Jesuit Jew or something.
Okay, I have
Wow,
nothing
Rocky,
Stop it.
Rocky, remember people
This
are
is
live
why-
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
this is why your
Yeah.
shit
Oh.
just went up to $75.
I should JJ's or something. JJ's.
Oh
you
my-
know what the fuck you're doing. Steve. You
You
know
could
exactly
probably
what you're
just
doing.
quit while you're ahead, man.
Literally
Okay.
anything else.
I have
You-
nothing to contribute to this discussion. Abe, gentlemen, pleasure as always. Have a great night or day.
You
Whatever it
Paige.
is for you.
Nice to
And,
see you,
uh,
Paige.
Have a good night.
Good job, Rocky. You
Paige, I
chased
feel
the
almost
girl
wrong
off.
saying keep it sexy to you, but please keep it sexy, girl.
I don't ever have it sexy. I'm an Orthodox Christian woman, so. But I will
so
have
try.
it.
I don't care. That's why I was thinking maybe it's wrong, but no,
If
that's
God
my
didn't
son.
I'll keep
want
it
to be
chill. I'll
sexy,
keep
he
it
wouldn't
chill.
have made him so sexy.
Let's keep it chill. Keep it chill. Keep it real.
Whichever you want to. Yeah,
Catch
please
you
do
on the
that. Whatever the
flippity
thing
flip.
that you want to do.
Yeah, keep it chill. Keep it real. Catch you on the flippity flip. Toodles.
Okay.
On the
Oh,
flippity
dude.
flop.
chill.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh.
Oh my
Da-na-na-na.
God.
Y'all are
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
our race look bad. Stop. My bad.
Wait, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Yep. That
That's beautiful.
He
did happen.
that. Yes. Actually, I believe Will Smith came out recently saying something about it that he wanted it to be done again or something like that.
Oh my God.
I'll
Like,
do
he
it
was-
Wait,
again.
he wanted to
he's-
slap Chris Rock again, or
No, no, no,
he
no.
wanted it to be
No,
over?
no, no, no. He wanted it to be over, like over with,
Oh.
kind of thing again, because people are making fun of him still.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty silly action to take.
He needs to.
Hey,
Yeah,
d-
he needs to get.
Wait,
slapped
do y'all
back.
think it was not premeditated? Like, do y'all think it was not planned? Like, or that it was planned?
I think it was scripted.
It looked scripted, like everything about it looked scripted, but
I mean, to be fair, he did talk shit to
To
me.
be fair, the only thing that makes
I
me
mean-
think that it was not is that Chappelle made a joke later on, like way after, about that he called Chris Rock and was like, "What was that real?" And essentially the answer that he got, I don't remember the exact words, but essentially the answer that he got was like, "Yeah, it
You're
hurt. It was
saying-
real."
You're saying one actor vouched for another actor?
They're
Well,
professional.
Dave Chappelle
liars.
has a little bit more cred because he stepped away from the entire Hollywood scene because of the
You know who else?
degeneracy and went to live in
And
Africa.
he probably, yeah,
Like,
that's probably true. That's
jokes.
that's
yeah.
probably not a scripted story either.
Wow. I don't
He
know.
came back. He stepped away because it's too degenerate, and he came back looking like a different person.
His voice was also
He looks like the
entirely like
same-
in a different range. No,
If-
wait,
I mean,
Flo,
crackhead to
Flo,
me.
you're giving away the game too early. Come
Flo's
on now.
like, you know those clone factories?
No, the Clone Factory. That's look. If I
Flo,
I
you're
were
giving it away too early.
I
This is
were
why- yeah,
in
y'all
charge-
confuse Rocky. He don't know what he can talk about because of these
if
things.
I were, yeah, no, I know, but he's got to level up and figure it out, or else he's gonna keep getting it. It's not that if you were in charge of the estate of Dave Chappelle, would you let that cash cow die if you could try to find a body double and swap in? Be like,
Nope.
fuck no, you're dead. Just go on vacation. Go to Africa for a
That's-
while. Here's what we'll say: we'll put a new actor in.
It's the same with any cash cow, honestly.
It's the same.
You're gonna
with a
keep
lot
it-
of rappers.
You're gonna keep the money flowing any way you can.
Yeah, and he's definitely a little.
Wait,
slower.
who's going to keep that cash flowing? Rocky, not looking for you to unmute right now.
I got you, Rocky.
Got him.
Got him.
I was just going
I'm
to
putting
say
all you
cash
motherfuckers
cows.
on my list now.
Sometimes cash cows stay alive
Yeah,
because
that's
the actor is no longer live.
I mean,
See,
I saw
kept
the
TOS.
Rolling
I kept
Stones.
TOS.
I saw the Rolling Stones live in 2016. These dudes are like 80. They were going nuts on stage the whole time. It's just incredible. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Those
have
were the
done that.
animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese,
It's all
dude.
the,
You got-
it's all
you
the
got
adrenochrome.
fooled.
It's the adrenochrome.
they must have some
got-
kind of
It was 100%
fitness
Chuck E.
routines.
Cheese animatronics.
Right.
You got fooled, Dusty. It's just
I'm
like
very
you-
familiar with Chuck E.
you pulled the
Cheese's
wool over your
animatronics.
eyes.
Those were not them.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no,
hold
it's
on,
all- it's
hold on,
totally
wait a minute. Wait, we ain't finna blow past that. What do you mean by that?
Well, some say that Elvis.
I'm a
was
Chuck E. Cheese
alive
kid
for-
too. Okay.
I don't want to grow
Barely.
up. I'm a
barely.
Chuck E.
Chuck E. Cheese
kid.
is like a
There's a
casino
million
for
toys at
people
Chuck
who
E.
have
Cheese
better
that I
money
can play with.
management skills.
It used to be.
That's-
It's not the same now. It used to be.
I didn't even know there was still Chuck E. Cheese in existence. to
Oh
be
no,
fair.
Chuck E. Cheese. Also, the pizza is way better now. But the funny thing, those animatronic robots, they either worked on air or hydraulics. And the crazy thing about them, just real quick, the crazy thing about them is that all of the Showbiz Pizza and or Chuck E. Cheese's, which Showbiz Pizza evolved into Chuck E. Cheese, they had to sign an agreement where they would either return the robots to the manufacturer or to provide proof of destruction. That's why they don't exist anywhere, except a very few people that have managed to finagle it and like now have like
You mean
Chuck
by
E.
'cause
Cheese
of
robot
theft?
bands
So
on
what you're
YouTube.
so what you're saying is Five Nights at Freddy's is real?
Oh
Is that what you're trying
no,
to say?
not that. I was more like, hey, the songs that never got played. Like you can see, Rock a Fire Explosion was the name of the band actually, from Showbiz Pizza. I don't remember what it is for Chuck E. Cheese, but there's like Rock a Fire Explosion playing Metallica on YouTube, like right meow, because people
Oh my gosh.
somehow finagled getting these things that hey, proof of destruction. Yeah, proof of destruction. However, now I have it. That's why there's so few of them, because otherwise a lot of like
They
tech
had to go
people,
home to Antarctica.
It's $100,000 to $120,000 to purchase one, and they still make them today. The same animatronics. That was my
Wait.
rant about Chuck E.
Jesus
Cheese.
Christ, that's expensive as fuck.
My only question
Yeah.
is, why do you know so much about this?
Yeah. That's
Oh, because I looked into putting together a Chuck E. Cheese like animatronic band for content a little while ago, like 8 years
That
ago. I
actually
think.
would be kind of dope.
it would be.
Well,
Seriously, no.
You have
like-
a robot cover
Yes, I
band?
looked into it. Yes.
You know what my $1 million channel idea was that I might still do is I was going to call it Rage Bait, and it's just going to be
Give me
short
the
after
ideas.
short of my hand littering in public. Just
Mm.
Oh my god,
That's clever.
Oh,
That's clever.
that's actually a good idea. That's not plugged in right now.
It's gonna
There's
be.
a DC. Now it is. Yeah, that's a DC voltage generator.
He's measuring the watts and volts.
So it's saying that it's putting off electricity or what?
It's 15 volts.
Why, look at he's
You
moving.
you have no idea. I worked at a
You
Toys
must
R Us
be Elmo to ride
when-
this ride.
when the
He's
Tickle Me
adding
Elmo
the-
thing
he's
happened.
upping the
I was
volt.
a I was a teenager in the
Damn,
90s,
he's screaming.
working at a Toys R Us, and I'm loving this. There were like mafia guys
Elmo
because
is
Toys
not
R Us at the
loving
time, like you could put
36,
aside things, like you
37,
couldn't, you didn't get a
39,
discount
40, 42
We
volts.
have ways of making you talk.
Holy crap.
Oh,
at Toys R
that's
Us
so
in the
funny.
90s. You couldn't get a discount, but however, you
I
could
don't
put
know.
aside things for you to purchase yourself. And there were definitely
we talking
mafia
about?
guys picking up crates of Tickle Me Elmos.
Do you know how much Pokemon cards
I
are
saw
worth
it.
now?
Yeah, I've seen some of it. I used to have some of those cards, like when I
Bro,
was in high
fucked
school,
them
dude.
up.
I had the freaking Charizard. I had that
They
freaking
get-
Charizard.
They get
I
graded
invested
now.
in Beanie Babies, and it was the wrong dumb toy.
I sold
That
them
was
all
the
in
wrong
my.
Elvis.
I
got
sold them
some
all in my
Elvis
teen
cards.
years. I sold them in my teen years and got like hundreds off of them then. Now they're worth like thousands upon thousands. I should have saved. I didn't know that. I did not know freaking card game of Pokemon was going to be freaking worth something someday.
You know what
Like,
is doing good though that I did buy
It's a
is
gamble.
silver.
Silver's always silver has been the better investment over gold for quite a while. Like the gold silver ratio, when it's over 60, yeah, buy silver. When it's under 40, buy gold.
I mean,
It's in between.
regardless of what the rate is, or ratio is right now, just buy something because the dollar's crashing.
Yeah, some people buy
Fact.
warehouses and fill them full of bought toys and full of antiques, and you fill a warehouse full of shit. Later on, it becomes more valuable.
So I did look that up,
absolutely,
Abe.
that is in corner in the
Yeah.
market.
It was Booth. His brother saved the life of Lincoln's son.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and he didn't know about it till later. But
There-
so I was
there's-
wrong on the history, but it's a weird coincidence.
So there's really crazy lore when it comes to that whole scenario. Like Booth was enraged by Lincoln at a live speech and rushed at him to try and take him out at that speech, tripped over the stairs, landed at Abe's feet. The police officers next to him picked him up, and they're like, what the heck? You know, they were going to arrest the guy. But at the time, John Wilkes Booth was actually a fairly famous actor. And so the cops are like, oh,
Right.
sir, are you okay?
You know,
And they
another
dust him off.
correlation. Another
he's like-
correlation between Abraham and JFK.
Did you
Yeah,
not hear
Abraham
anybody?
was bringing back the silverback
Right.
You mean-
$5
Wow.
You mean aside from the
silver,
murder?
and
I wish I could kick you
And
the fuck off this panel.
JFK.
What
JFK
the
was
shit?
JFK wanted to
Yeah.
also
Yep.
was
Yep. Every time a
Little
president has
like-
tried to cut
bring
out,
back the silver, the
Yep.
silverback dollar.
Oh,
Abe
the
did it,
greenbacks.
and Lincoln was the greenbacks.
Wait, then you remember what happened with okay, I think what Rocky's trying to get to is what JFK was stopping, and then LBJ immediately did upon being sworn in.
Yeah, and all I'm
See, it
saying
was
is
like two
the
sentences. Like,
same
it was a
people-
one
We
sentence,
know who
Rocky.
controls the Fed, right? We know
Mm.
all who controls the Fed, right?
Yeah, RuPaul controls the Fed.
No,
We-
Rocky.
Oh my gosh.
No.
I can't say.
Yeah, I'm glad
Obviously.
I'm not live for this.
So-
say that.
So anyway, after dusting him off, then that's when Booth actually conceived the plan, because he tried to do it in public the first time, and motives are still fairly unclear.
And they let him just go on his way.
Yeah, they just let him go. They're like, "Oh, sorry, sir. Are you all right?" And they checked on him, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the president walked off. He's all right." Totally
wild.
goes
And at
down
that
as
time, it was like pistols were single shot affairs
Yep.
for the most
It-
part.
totally goes down to like, holy
Really?
crap! It already almost happened once, and then did actually happen later with the guy that tried to do it once already. Nobody even knew, but it's documented.
And it's crazy how all these people are actors everywhere. Are actors.
Isn't it
Yeah,
funny?
We got actors running Ukraine. We got actors running France. We got actors running Canada and the U.S. And
It's almost like
nobody's
it's-
Wait, you don't mean Zelensky, do you? With his like
And-
little
and
leather-
people all across the world are like, this is real. The people that made a career acting on TV are on TV still talking to me, but they're not acting now.
You know, there's a saying, right? The
Baphomet.
whole world is a stage, Dusty. The whole world is a stage.
Where we go one, we go all.
Well, what's wild about that is you're right. There are people who really, really believe what these people are telling them, and that was kind of where I wanted to go with this. Was if you really want to look into some really weird coincidences, look into the Avenger of Lincoln. Some
Yeah.
strange things you'll read about that guy. Yeah, Thomas Corbett. Thomas
I'm
H.
sure.
Corbett. Very strange things. I'll give you time on it. It's a weird story. I can't even speak about
Man,
it.
either talk about it or don't talk about it. What are you doing to us?
No. I'm not going to tell you the really crazy fucked up thing, but so he found
But it's weird, huh?
it's some weird shit.
It's
he
probably
found-
against TOS.
No, it's not against TOS, and
No, Chucky.
but
Yep,
the
the
audience
Rock-
will be
nobody else
grossed out.
does, yes.
So, but no, it's really strange because the bullet that hit Booth, it like paralyzed him, and so Booth would actually end up laying there dying on the bed, paralyzed, and it said that that's what he was trying to do to Lincoln with his shot.
Interesting.
Yeah. He was trying to paralyze, and it ended up paralyzing him when he was taken out. And he literally was lying there, and the last words, his dying words, were useless. Useless. Strange. But he found him in a barn in, like, I believe it was Virginia or West Virginia, one of those hilly areas, and
Appalachia.
shot him. Yeah, Appalachia shot him through a hole like that was already drilled in. He like kind of snuck
Weird.
around, and yeah, it's a weird story.
Brother got shot at the glory hole. That's crazy.
Through the glory.
That's crazy. That's dirty work, bro. The glory hole is like the watering hole
Yeah.
in nature, bro. It's supposed
then-
to be neutral territory, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah, this
I got
guy,
it.
he was a sergeant.
Got what?
You got what?
Give me just a moment.
Somebody said you got it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
This is an example.
Oh my
You ready?
gosh. Yeah.
This was not happening at a Chuck E. Cheese. And this is also the original costumes of the robots.
Oh my gosh.
This is creeping me to death.
Yeah, this is Five Nights at Freddy in real life. That's what this is.
Yeah, I know that's what this is, but they're playing music, not murdering.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I didn't allow my children to go to.
Oh
Chuck E.
my
Cheese.
goodness.
Dear God, that is
I was warned
wrong.
about Chuck E. Cheese when it first came out. I remember that shit.
You want this shit living in your house, dude?
I mean, not in my
What
house.
kind of a
but-
psycho sees this and goes, I want one?
Dude, I would need like a lockable cellar with like
Each
like
one of these
predictive
things was
programming.
$100,000 to $120,000. There's close to $1 million of machines doing stuff now, getting
Well-
repurposed to play
Now you
Black
got
Eyed
people
Peas.
that
Like,
think they're bears, they think they're furries, and they think
well,
they're
people are
Is that
weird,
VOD?
right?
And
People are
they
weird.
identify
So
as Sasquatch. They identify as bears. and
what?
Oh, look at the wolf is doing
Furbies and
ventriloquism.
stuff.
Okay.
It's like
But-
predictive programming.
That's probably
Sure.
too much of that song.
It's
for,
possible. Yeah, probably.
I just paused it too. Yeah, like that's a little
Fuck
too much. That's just an example. That's
You're really
this is
trying to
somebody that repurposed
torture
this
us,
shit at
aren't you?
home.
That's wild.
Yeah, I got warnings about
My
that
interest.
when they first came out. I didn't allow my children to go to Chuck E. Cheese. It was just like fuck.
That's
Wouldn't
where
it-
demons
I knew
live.
about it.
Yeah, but
No,
wouldn't
you
it just be
didn't.
easier? Wouldn't it just be
What the shit
easier
are you
to
talking about?
tell them about it? Like, explain what's going on and
When are kids going to Chuck E. Cheese by themselves?
birthday parties.
By themselves, not getting dropped off or anything.
Oh,
Not
I did
like
tell
the
my children
parent.
about it. I did.
Rocky, what do you mean you what
I think it means
what
he
is it
didn't
that you
take
mean?
his kids there.
I explained that it was ungodly and that my children weren't allowed to go there, and I remember it specifically that it had something to do with gay shit or something. They were
If you're not
promoting all
worshiping
kinds of-
them, they're robots in costumes. If
Oh
you're not
my
worshiping
God.
it, like seeing it as
Yeah,
entertainment.
look at him. Look at him.
I'm
It's like
getting,
today.
I'm getting out of here.
It's like
Abe,
it's like
I'm
bears.
redirecting here. To you
Furby.
if you're
Okay.
staying for a second.
Okay. Have a good night.
Good to see you, Dusty.
Mm.
Wow.
Yes, Rocky. Don't let them persuade. Don't let them persuade you. They're under demonic influence. You're absolutely correct. Chuck
know,
E. Cheese is of the
well,
devil.
It was
But-
very
Oh,
demonic.
geez,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what I remember. It would
what
have
that-
something to do with demonic energy at
what
Chuck
prompted-
E. Cheese. Yeah.
That prompted in my mind was like an invasion of space marines descending on Chuck E. Cheese's because they're the enemies. I don't even know.
And then the heresy.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Your guys, pizza and skee ball is evil.
Well, that
The pizza's
would be
actually not bad.
traumatizing. I think to kid. Maybe like I remember growing up and kids having renting a clown to come traumatize children, like scare the shit out of them. It's like,
I don't even
Rocky, you
remember
can't-
Chuck E. Cheese.
You can't.
I
you
went
can't-
there
it's
when I was a
like-
kid, but I don't
to buy
remember.
people.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wait,
I
how
don't-
old? Like, aren't y'all old? Isn't everybody on this panel like old as fuck?
I mean,
I have
Old
kids
as fuck,
and nieces
wow.
and nephews.
no.
Like, yes, no, I've been to Chuck E. Cheese a lot in the last.
So how
50 years.
old is Chuck E. Cheese?
Chuck E.
From the
Cheese is pretty
80s.
old.
Which no, Chuck E. Cheese
Yeah,
it was
it was the
rebranded. It used to be called
late
Showbiz
80s and
Pizza.
early 90s.
It used to be called Showbiz Pizza, and the animatronic. They had the same animatronic band, but it would had different costumes. This one, and it was still called Rockafire Explosion. The video that I showed had the previous costumes before, like the rat and whatever the Chuck E. Cheese characters are. They reskinned them. They give new costumes. It was the same band.
Oh,
But yeah, I've been to Chuck E. Cheese a lot in the last 15 years because I got kids and nieces and nephews, and
what?
sometimes things happen to Chuck
So
E. Cheese.
that's
And honestly,
that's different.
pizza
That's
has
different.
improved. The pizza has improved a lot at Chuck E. Cheese over the last, I don't know, decade.
OG, how old are you?
I'm between 25 and 35.
Between 25
You're
and
a-
35.
You're a 20, 25, and 30.
Yes.
You could be one of my kids
really?
if I got an earlier start. Yeah. Okay.
You could.
Close. Actually,
Could
well, I
be my
mean, if he's in
grand-
the 25 range, close. But yeah,
Well, I said if I got an early start.
Yeah, I got a son that.
good question.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese was when I was in Texas. It was between late 80s.
Rocky,
early-
stop it
it's
right now.
Still there. They still
Flo,
got Chuck
thank
E.
you for
Cheese
Abe.
in Texas.
Over to
Yes,
Abe.
Holy
Flo,
shit!
thank you for the raid.
I didn't
Over to
know that.
Abe.
yes. Thank you, Flo, for the raid. I appreciate it. Badass. And welcome in, Raiders.
And I want to apologize for any TOS violations that I didn't know I was doing. So I'm just a
Rock,
boomer.
why are you gay?
I'm just a
Why are you
boomer,
gay?
man.
You are.
So I want to
Forgive me,
tell
I'm
you
a
a couple
boomer.
more things about this guy. So one of the things about him is he was a preacher, right? Or he was kind of like a
Wait,
street preacher.
About
He
what? About which guy? Who
The-
are we
the
talking about?
Avenger, a guy, Thomas H. Corbett. So he was
Oh.
he was kind of a street preacher. He was actually kind of crazy.
A
He was a
streeter.
hatter. Yeah, he was
Generally.
streeter. Yeah, he was a hatter.
Oh no, hatters are totally sane in all instances
Yes.
of history ever, up
Yes.
until recent.
So
Hey,
you know
The
who
chemicals
Lewis,
they use are totally okay for your brain.
you know who Lewis Carroll is. Wrote
Mhm.
through the through the Looking Glass,
yes.
Alice in Wonderland, or at least Alice in Wonderland was the adopted version for Disney, right? So Lewis Carroll wrote that story, and there's different characters who people say was the Hatter was modeled after. But if you really look into it, this guy, it seems as if he really was that character because he was really crazy. But there's some other interesting stories about him, and I'm not going to tell you the gross one, but the one where he was the street
I know the
preacher.
gross one.
You do know the gross one?
Now you got everybody asking, "Oh wait, what's?" The
Oh, you're
gross
gonna have to
one?
look it up. No, I don't.
The gross one. The gross one is he was a pedophile.
This is a theory. Yeah, he was. He did a thing.
Because
That's creepy.
Alice in Wonderland, the girl was modeled after one of his neighbors that he spent a lot of time alone with.
I see.
Yeah, well, the Mad Hatter in the story, yes. Now it's weird because, so Thomas H. Corbett, being a street preacher, would preach to the young girls. So it's a theory.
He was a
that he-
cultist.
I see.
Yeah, it's a theory
He
for
was
sure.
a Pied Piper, so to speak.
Yeah, possibly.
What was the deal with the Mad Hatter?
I didn't
that
mean to
hacked your
laugh,
mind in
but the
Mercury?
way that you put the way that. Never mind. Let me just be quiet.
But it goes deeper. It goes deeper than that, and this is why I don't want to tell you about it. You got to look this shit up. But I will tell you another part of it, which is that he was a sergeant in the army, and this is how he ended up on the trail of going to get Booth. And there's like one other kind of interesting story where he like saved a black man's life who was gonna be shot after he had stepped out of the regiment to go get a drink of water. So he like put himself between there or something like that. But that's essentially the story of this guy. But he was born like a month prior to Carol, and then he died like a year after. So he literally was that same exact time frame as well.
Where does Steely Dan fit into the mix on that one?
I do not know. I didn't listen to a whole lot of Steely Dan.
Well, Steely Dan did the one of the major scenes from the Wonderland book that wasn't in the movie was the with the lobsters and like all the sea creatures. Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance? And that was a Steely Dan song.
That's that
or
whole
was that
scene.
was that just
That
was that
whole
just,
scene is politics. That whole scene is about politics. The oysters being led off into destruction or whatever. Yeah. I mean, actually, the whole book is technically supposed to be theoretically about politics, but also about some other weird stuff. And it's that is a crazy story. And when you're a kid, you're watching the Disney version and you're like, oh, this is kind of a cool little story. No, this shit's weird.
Well, it's just
Disney-
it's all
and
of
then if
Disney,
you start
right?
reading it, and then you put that Blue Oyster Cult album, like the vinyl, on, and right when you start reading it, when the lion roars, you start reading it, and then it all matches up when you're reading it.
Well, and this is all the Disney fairy tales. All of that stuff is interlinked. Like you go back and read the Brothers Grimm. You go back and like the stories these came from are not like
Yeah.
what
They're not
they
good
became.
stories.
Yeah, they're not kids'
Like-
stories.
They're not at
Yeah,
all
like-
what the
No,
Disney
they
makes
are
out.
They are kid stories. They're implicitly used to fucking like
made 'em kid
manipulate
stories.
children.
To scare your children.
Yeah, true.
They're
Well, or
literally,
s-
they're literally made to socially engineer your children into
Part of the
behaving and
occult.
following orders.
Yeah,
Not even
well,
the
they hide the
occult.
truth
Like
in the movies.
you don't want your kids going into the woods and fucking dying to wolves and getting raped by bandits. You're gonna be like, hey, there's a crazy witch out there that's gonna cook you and eat you, right? You little
Yep.
bastards,
You
stay the
remember
fuck
the
out
Wizard
the
of
woods.
Oz?
And she has a giant nose, by the way.
So the Wizard of Oz was
The
actually
Wizard of Oz was
bad.
about.
the Wizard
Did
of
you
Oz
ever,
was
did you
modeled
ever hear
after
the
the Looking Glass as
decode
well.
by Bill Stills on the Wizard of Oz? Bill Stills on the Wizard of Oz. He said it was
No.
about it was originally the Silver Brick Road. It was about silver leading to the Emerald Castle, and it was about the control of the Silverback.
Oh my god,
about
everything
silverback
is all
gorillas,
about
yes.
the silverback. What the
Everything.
No, it was about the silverback gorillas. That's what Rocky's trying to say. No, I remember that one. Please
yes, the
The
continue.
Yes,
Golden Brick Road was about
Monkeys.
Spider
money being replaced with money was they were
You're the
telling
Yellow
you
Brick
right in
Road.
the
No,
There's water
monkey,
on it.
not money, monkey.
With wings.
Monkey is what it was. Well, no, silverbacks, they didn't fly. It was the ones with
The
tails.
gorillas.
They could fly. No, the gorillas couldn't fly, but the monkeys that had tails.
But
They
why
could-
not? Isn't that's a little unfair?
It's racist.
and the
I mean, that's-
three
that's the-
characters,
That's
the
the
Tin Man.
baseline for modern
the-
social justice. I mean, you got to
I
understand
mean,
that.
you got to give the gorillas wings too. Grumple.
I mean,
The Tin Man was
tell them now, go back in time and tell them then.
You're hurting me.
I don't disagree.
I only
No,
have a
we're on the
one-way-
same page.
I only
I
have a
feel
one
personally
way.
Ryan, we're-
offended.
were based on.
I only have a one-way time machine. Okay.
I feel personally offended that
You
you,
should.
think I don't agree with you about
You
this.
should. You should. You should feel
Are you trying to-
outraged.
why should you that you don't agree with me on this? Like,
Yes.
that's what I just said.
Which direction does it go?
That's the question, isn't it?
That
the
is a
butt.
good question, right?
Because
If-
depending on which way it goes, it tells you where I'm from, and then, phew, what could that possibly mean?
Wait, is it Kansas?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? God, Nigel.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Ooh, be back in a moment.
Ease on down the road.
Bro, I cannot wait for game night again. I ain't gonna lie, that has me buzzing, bro. I loved playing.
That was fun.
shit.
Come to karaoke night tonight. It'll be the same thing, but with
I will, but I might not sing because I'm a little bit shy.
I'm gonna have to sing now because everybody got to hear my freaking falsetto when I got like invaded with a forced karaoke stream by Emmett.
Oh man, I was gonna sing when I went to Emmett's, but they had like 1,000 songs ahead, and I had to go do my stream. But I was gonna sing when I went to Emmett's. Cause like Emmett's fun. I like Emmett and Lions. Like they made that. When me and Emmett got trapped in the tunnels, I was like Emmett, and he finally was like Emmett. He just started rapping.
That was so good.
Emmett. I was like, oh hell no. And then when we fucking Lions, when we got brutalized with that one critter, and he just picks up the the camera, the critter they charging
Looks
at
like they
us.
died of boredom. It's like, nope, that's not what happened.
Yeah, I love the video from that one, dude. Like,
So
you see
good.
us three, the creature coming, and he finds the camera. Our bodies just piled up. How do they die?
It's like, well, here they are, but how'd they die? It's like
Oh,
he just
man.
ran off ahead and nothing even happened to him. He never saw any monsters at all.
That big boy was hungry. He wanted your cheeseburger. Oh,
Yeah, he did want that cheeseburger. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason he freaking came after us like that, actually.
I love when I died that one time with the slug there, and it just fucking fucking mushroom stamps my body. Just like that made me laugh.
That was a fun night. I got to play Phasmophobia with the group too. I've never played it, so it's gonna be a learning curve.
There's
I've
another
never
game
played
that's
that.
similar called Murder something or other that I don't know which one's better. A lot of people like Phasmo, but I think that one was first. The other one might have been first, though. I don't know. It's kind of like the difference between
when we do it,
Vegas
I'll
and
probably need a little bit of
stuff.
coaching, but
Same. Cat tried to tell me how to play it yesterday or the day before when we played, but I had left over here to see if you were gonna play. And when I came back, she had stopped streaming. I'm like, damn.
yep. And then came over here and played. Kat, do you want to do game night on Thursday like we were doing it, or do you want to wait and do it on like a Saturday to see if more people can?
Would it be inconvenient to do one or 2 or 3 a week? Would that be too much?
If we spread them between other people's streams, that would work. But if we do it, we got to do it like after karaoke on Thursday or before. But before is probably an issue. I'm not sure.
Well, we could do it. We could do it.
Or
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
If we spread them out across.
You don't have to worry about what I'm just. I want to make sure everybody
because
knows.
I want to take part in.
Yeah, I want to.
We don't have to
Ever
worry
since you
about
told me about karaoke, I've also wanted to.
I want to take part in karaoke, so.
I think
I
like
can't-
I'm on the same page of hey, rising tide. Everybody has somebody to raid. No biggie.
Yep.
Just we all do need to get on the other side of the fence. Like
Yes.
yeah. It's,
Like I have. Is that what you were gonna say? Like Abe did?
Well, I also
no,
like.
I didn't like Abe did, but you got it, man. Like you're full monetized. Yeah.
Abe is definitely coming up in the world. Anyway,
I
Abe,
also-
I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you letting me up.
Of course.
Grumple, it was good to see you. I got to get over there at some point too and do some karaoke. OG, good to see you.
Yeah, you
good to be
you
on a
just now
panel where
learned
we're not.
I
Yeah,
stream on
where
YouTube.
we're not going at each other. Rocky, eat your Jello.
He is probably in the hospital bed, or should be.
Okay.
Keep it sexy, OG.
Okay.
Good to see you, Rocky. Bye.
Bye, Clay.
Fry brick. But no, I do like that the people that are fun to talk to about politics are doing more stuff than just politics, because the politics on YouTube are getting really boring.
Dude, you don't even know. I got burned out. I got started streaming and it was called Twitch, like on Twitch doing politics. This is
Twitch poll.
5-6 years ago, maybe more. And at the time, it was like a kind of a closed ecosystem where only like essentially some people could come up, but it was essentially only streamers then debating like Twitch streamers on these Discord calls that were being shows that were debating each other. And it was like, I can only debate the same people about the same exact thing so many times before it's really burned out and
Yeah,
frustrating.
it's. I've tried to balance it because it will consume you, it will burn you, and I don't know how else to put it. Like I haven't. Okay, like this channel's been here for a long time, but I didn't really put a lot into it until this last year, and prior to that, I was very in everything that's going on, paying attention to everything all the time, watching, listening, reading. And the further I got into just constantly paying attention to all the events, not just here, but all over, the more it just started tearing me down. Like I just felt anger all the time. I felt shite all the time. And it's not a good place to be. Like stuck in the politics all of the time is a way to destroy your soul, I swear.
Dude, that's why
Yeah.
I want to make like honestly, I've been meaning like I've been trying to do it for years. I want to get a camera out into my shop and like I want like talking about prepper like risk assessment management and future like planning. I want that to be the main thing of my entire content. However, it's just not what I can do right now. So I got to talk politics, build Legos, and like play some games. As soon as I do, and also like full simulator, Mech Warrior. That's a thing.
Full simulator?
I have
Is that what you just said?
I have unboxings to do
Mm.
that have been, which also that's a thing. Unboxing like stuff that's related to all of these things. Dude, I have an $8,000 AR belt fed upper to unbox.
Jeez. Yeah, you've said that
That have
before.
been sting-
I'm surprised.
and
Still...
I'm super close because I have the table. Like I've got key lights now. I'm really close. I just need to kind of finish getting the space ready for it, and then do a few other things. I think I need to get fully monetized on YouTube before I do it because I can't be live on YouTube to do it because it's handling a firearm. But
right, right, they have to be pre.
And I'm not all that like in the big picture. I'm not all that far off, but yeah, some like boutique video game like stick controllers that'll be coming, and unboxings. We're gonna learn how to do an unboxing format.
That's for fun.
I do the unboxing stuff whenever I get stuff for the channel. I do it in like the post form. Like I don't even make a video for it.
This is why nobody will remember your name.
God damn it, Grump.
Got you, fucker.
Yeah, I wanna do some videos
Hurtful.
on off-grid living too.
Should just do
Well,
it.
then get to it.
Prep.
Yeah, you should just do it because there's no time like it right now. And if
Mhm.
you're asking, should I or shouldn't I, and you already have the idea and you have the means to do so, just do it.
I've also been recording video for like a meat preservation kind of, I'm not sure, like making it a stream or just a static video. I'm learning to make biltong, which I've got feedback from Chris Lestrange, who is our resident South African, and it looks like I'm on the right path. I actually did some tonight. I didn't record any video from tonight, but it was just salting the meat to store it for a while.
Was it fun, Grumple? Did you have
You
a
know,
blast?
salting meat is always fun.
Figured you'd say that.
Mm.
So you can
Seems
get
like you know about meat
you
preservation,
can
sir.
make money off of unboxing stuff you buy, and then maybe they will sponsor you or something.
Well, no, you can then deduct the tax. Like you can deduct it from your taxes if you purchased it specifically for an unboxing stream and you're making money with your. Now, here's the thing.
I know some
after
people are
you can do it
sent stuff.
You can do it. Hey, Rocky, I was still talking. I'm sorry, the middle of my sentence interrupted the beginning of yours. My bad. You can, like, for taxes. That's what a lot of content creation is when you're getting started, especially. It's about tax deductions so that you can, like, keep doing your stuff. Anything that you buy, like new computer for like being a stream machine or for media production or key lights, whatever you're buying for it, you can deduct on your tax, like whole ass deductions, business expense that comes off like
Well,
off the
I don't
top
pay taxes, so
to reduce your. Okay, I'm talking to everybody else now. Then,
Yeah.
then once you become monetized, that becomes even more solid. But you can do that. You can
I
do it
hear
for
you.
like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe even 7 years of if you're not making money with content creation, you can get away with business deductions for like quite a while. However,
Is there-
if you're
Yeah, I
trying
know
to
what
actually
you're
be,
talking
Is there
if
any
you're trying to
limit?
do fraud,
But all I was
no
talking
problem.
about is
We're
I've
not
seen
doing-
people that
we're not
that
at
are
Rocky. Just
specifically-
quick, we're not advocating tax fraud or tax evasion.
No,
We're
I was
talking
just
tax-
talking about. I've seen people make
Yeah.
their whole channel about unboxing like drones, and then they show which are the best, and so all the companies will send them free drones to unbox it, and then they get sponsored by the people for.
If you want to
like,
do that as
people
a
will
business model, okay, yeah,
unbox
that's cool.
DeWalt. They'll unbox all the
I just happen
DeWalt.
to have things that I've been meaning to start using, but haven't, because I wanted, like, you know what, this would be actual content because I haven't seen anybody do an unboxing on this, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it, even though it's like none of it's new. None of the stuff I'm doing is new. I feel like I'm innovating though.
Yeah. You got to find your niche, is what it is.
I'll niche you in the snitch.
I also was thinking of a channel where I get in my camper.
Dude, you don't have odd
drive
channel.
around,
Start just
drive
going
around
live
the
and then
country.
try and then dial it in.
Like, you ever seen Richie from Boston? I was gonna like do that, get in my camper, drive around the country.
Abe, you're grinding both on the. Oh, yep, you're gone.
So,
Okay,
Grunkle,
nerds.
is there any like what's the limit to that, like for the tax deductions and stuff? Is there like is there a limit to that?
No.
Is there anything you can't use?
Well,
Because,
you
like,
have to be able. It's reasonable and normal, I think, are the tests that both a CPA and the IRS will use. If it's reasonable and I think the tests are reasonable and normal for this type of business, then you can deduct it as a business expense.
Because like 90% of all of my purchases have been for YouTube this year or for content creation. It's like I don't spend a lot of money anyway. But then when I buy stuff, it's like specifically for YouTube and content creation.
That's, I mean, even if, okay, regardless, for like a year or two or three or four, like you're good just deducting them as business expenses, like as a single owner, single proprietor. Even if you don't have a business registered, like an LLC. I have an LLC from like, we're almost to 2 years now. However, the way you do taxes, get a CPA. Because TurboTax is not going to let you do whatever it is that we're doing. However, it is legal. And once you start, here's the thing. I want to scream this from the rafters. I don't scream. So I need to just yell or say very loudly in my, face for radio voice. Once you do something that gets a 1099 or a corp to corp check in the calendar year, that unlocks the entire US tax code for you. The thing that rich people use to pay less in taxes. You need to have a business and somehow some kind of just one time a business income. And then you've got a few years of being able to deduct business expenses. Get a CPA. Get a CPA who does both personal and business taxes. And then maybe you can learn from that person too. Because I don't want to
yeah, this isn't money. We're not talking about like what you do.
This is get a CPA. This is get a CPA because these are strategies that you can use to pay less in taxes. Which
this is just strategy talk. This isn't like advice or anything.
Yeah, no, Abe, you're good. I'm like, hey, I got your back, bro. Look, I'm carrying the shit while you're gone.
Oh, but yeah, like that's something that I've been wondering about for a while. I just don't know.
You should get now here's the thing, it's not easy to find them. You need to find a CPA who can give you advice, and then also probably go and like do an amendment to your last few years of taxes, federal income taxes, and maybe even state income taxes. I don't know. I'm a Texan, so we don't even we only do federal taxes that we are supposed to file. So going back and doing an amendment to previous years can get you, if you can go and deduct business expenses that you had on previous years and then either refile them or add that to your current, you have the past 7 years that you can go back, essentially, from what I understand. Maybe not, but that's, from what I understand, that's how it works. Otherwise, if you go it's no, sorry, out of scope, because they don't want to keep more records than that, even though they do, which is fun.
Yeah, a bad CPA can get you in a bunch of trouble.
Yeah, a bad CPA can. That's why I'm saying find a good one that has that is into what you're doing,
or learn how to do everything yourself.
Yeah, no,
That's what I did.
I mean, you can.
That's what I did.
Which, I mean, well, we all know how you are, Rocky. However, if you're interested in doing the business of your business, doing the taxes for it, I mean, you should gather up all the paperwork for it and then hand it off to a CPA who can maximize that. That's where you want to get a professional involved, even a consultant, just somebody else, because somebody who has experience in maximizing how much business deductions you can do, that's worth gold. That's worth more than the deductions you get, is having somebody on retainer. Hey, this is the guy I take my taxes to. I would pay up 100% first year, and then to be able to have access to that. I'd rather pay a guy, even if it was exactly equal, I'd rather pay a guy to do my taxes and the entire difference than give it to the federal government.
Yeah, but if the guy makes a mistake, it's your responsibility and you will pay for it, not the CPA.
Well, no, that's not exactly true. Rocky, how many times have you filed taxes?
And he got me in trouble.
So your anecdotal dot of one data point is not, I mean.
Well, and now I don't pay income tax, and I haven't for over 35, 40 years, because it's not a requirement to fill out. It's not.
For what reason?
It's voluntary. Let me put it this way. Taxes are voluntary.
For what? For what reason?
Income tax is voluntary. You don't have to fill out a W-2 form. It's voluntary.
Well, no, W-2 is if you're employed with somebody.
You don't have to fill out any tax forms. You don't have to.
You don't fill out. No, wait.
A
W-2 is filling out with an organization. That's not a tax. That's not a form. I mean,
you don't have to fill out any income tax forms. 1040.
If you want to not fill out a W-2, you should be working 1099 or corp to corp for that entity that wants to have your services. This is what that's why I registered an LLC, dude. That's why, I can do corp to corp billing for consulting for what I do. That's the exact same
system. You can work in the system. I'm saying you're working within the system, and you can also work outside the system.
Do you barter for everything?
I still got cash. No, I don't barter for everything.
Oh,
I do buy stuff from my neighbors.
The IRS is probably going to be interested in
live without money.
I
could live if I had to among my
The
neighbors.
IRS is going to be super
I got a
interested
guy
in
that
this
grows cows. One of my
neighbors
neighbor grows cows, and I grow chickens and eggs. And
for
we got
35 years, Rocky, for 35 years
if I had to
pay taxes. That's interesting.
Without
even the Joker, the character of the Joker was like, oh no, just give him the money. I can handle bats. Just I don't want to deal with the IRS. That's I mean,
The IRS is
You're
a
a brave-
corporation
you're a
out of
brave man.
Delaware. It's a corporation out of Delaware. The IRS.
yeah, but you're pretty brave, flouting them.
I gave him
as you
notice. That's all I had to do. That's all I did is I gave him notice.
Notice of what?
That I just gave him notice that I gave him a lot of documents way back in the 90s.
No, notice
I-
of what? What did you give them notice of?
I sent certified mail that I was not
There's Abe.
required to pay income tax. This is a voluntary system.
Oops. Grumple, I did not mean to do that. I got rid of the window that you were sharing, Grumple. Sorry. Crap. I did not mean to boot Grumple out of the studio. I was getting rid of the window that he was sharing still. And it booted him too. I wouldn't broadcast that to the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying now. But I went to the federal building in my local area. To the IRS
Sorry about
office,
that, Grump.
and I gave him notice.
Chuck!
No, it took me a second to realize, like, oh,
You don't like me no more. Boom.
Some of my stuff is being a little goofy.
Everybody's been having problems
no,
the last couple of days.
mistake. We're all good.
Well, no, it booted me out of StreamYard completely, and then none of the stuff would work, and then I couldn't get back into it. Then I finally got back into it, and the windows were like showing differently than they should. And your pop-up was showing, so I hit it, and I said, remove, and it removed you. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it was his window and Grump, evidently. Cool.
Yeah, that'll happen. I mean, no biggie, man.
StreamYard.
Stramyard.
How's it going, Chuck?
Oh, it's going. I was watching you guys earlier when all the commotion was going on.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Chuck,
funny.
how do you feel
Yes,
about
sir.
me going full-time streaming?
What do you mean how I feel about full
Is that
time?
not
How
what
do
you're
you
doing
feel
right
about
now?
it? Kinda. But I'm not putting in the effort I could be.
Are you
Or
running a
should be.
consistent schedule?
I haven't been recently. Although, to be very fair with everyone, we got a freak snow here where I live, and it's obviously mid-October. Usually, in the last several years, it hasn't come until November, and it went from like 60 degrees one day, overnight, but got below freezing, and then the next day, it was snowing, like 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah.
And my body doesn't do extremely well. I have a lot of spinal damage from,
Same
past
here.
adventures. And so I couldn't move very well for several days. And so streaming was
Abe-
not on my high list of priorities.
They call that arthritis, sir.
But Abe, tell me about the inches more.
Inches.
Tell
12,
me
you
about the
need.
inches.
Many
I got
inches.
12.
5 inches of snows. But it was weird because it was 60 the day before, like t-shirts and shorts. Boom, overnight, storm comes in from West Coast, supercharges, and then we get snow and below freezing temperatures for the next few days, and it's like, holy smokes.
Yeah, it looks like we're
Where
going to be.
is that in Colorado or
bouncing.
what?
It's in Montana.
Oh, Montana. Up high in Montana, the height.
That's like the
Yep.
if you want to use it, that's the
mountains.
global north.
The mountains.
The global north.
I'm on the other side.
See, it's like the opposite of the global south. You see, that's
Yeah.
the funny.
I
well,
see, said the blind man.
you got a snow plow?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What's her name?
See, no, Chuck. I was looking for a way. I ran through like 1,000 permutations in my head. It's like there's no way to make this not like absolutely rude to make that joke.
It's funny.
So I paused on it.
I heard
Cuddy,
you.
Cuddy, I agree. It would be nice to live further south where it's not cold for like 6 months or more of the year. But
Well, about 5 years ago, I burned my house down in St. Louis, and I was sick and tired because they got bad winters there. And I said, I'm going south where it's warm.
yeah,
And used
Did you
to,
bring Camilla?
it never snowed or anything down here. Damn, we get just as bad as weather down here as I did in St. Louis.
that's crazy.
I'm like, I didn't go far enough.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure at some point it could happen, but for now, I'm invested in where I'm at. So
Texas is the epicenter of weather. Just FYI.
Yeah,
Oh, is
You
it?
got that right.
I live 15 miles south of the Canadian border.
Equator.
yeah,
The thing I
No,
like
no,
about
Rock.
up here
Hang on, no,
is,
Rock lives 15 miles south of the moon. That's what he meant.
south of the Canadian border.
Oh,
Near
the
No,
moon's
Idaho.
not.
No,
The
you don't.
moon's not
Rock,
real.
you don't.
And listen,
Rock, you're among
the
friends here.
reason
You're
I
not
like
friends.
it up
I
north
know
is
you live
weak
just
people.
south of the moon. It's fine.
Weak people can't stand it up here.
Sentinel Prime's there,
Mm.
and you just got all those.
Weak people can't
tower
make
things.
it up here up north. That's why I like it. Keeps the
all those
weak
tower
people out.
things.
need to be
What's that hand gesture you're making there, Grumpel?
It was for
Oh.
the towers that Rocky's are.
Gosh,
It was for the
Grumple.
towers. It was for the towers that Rocky's familiar
Oh
with.
my
That
gosh.
you know that Michael Bay documentary about when the robots went to the moon.
You know that's probably getting clipped, right?
He lives just south of the moon.
Yeah, that was
Abe.
pretty good.
Hey, come on, that was the intent.
I'm throwing it out there.
I'm not live. This is just for you.
Just for you.
This is a funsie just for you. Yeah,
Oh, thanks for that.
you're welcome.
Oh man,
I also kept your shit going when you were gone.
you did.
Mother lover.
I could still see the YouTube stream. I just couldn't join
Do
Yeah,
anything.
the freaking StreamYard.
No.
It kept saying
We're-
there was
we're
an
all-
outage in Cloudflare, and I'm like, oh, cool. That's nice. Thanks.
Mhm.
Like, that's funny because all those people are still on there, which means they're still in StreamYard. So how's it an outage?
Well, I don't use Cloudflare for anything
It's
and
called
actively
Magic.
block them, by the way. Not for anything personal, like
I
or
just
personal
don't
business.
understand how.
Sometimes at work, if it's mandated for like, oh, this is what we use. Like, well, okay.
Yeah.
I just
Well, you know.
if Cloudflare is mandated, I make sure there is a redundant backup of some sort, or usually two.
Hey,
Just
you
in
got a
case.
lot of snowbirds
Work
where
wise,
you're,
anyway.
where you're from?
Not here. In the state, sure.
Wait, hang on. Did you mean snowbirds or snow bunnies?
I mean the people that live in a cold area and then go south for the winter snowbirds.
I got
Vacation
Oh,
home
that's
owners.
that's way different than what I think you were thinking of.
I got a cousin that lives right outside of Nashville, and every winter he goes down to Texas, down to the was it is it Galveston or
Galveston's the ocean.
yeah, he goes
Galveston's the
down
one
to
that
the
got wrecked
ocean.
about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. And now everything's on big old stilts and
Or it
it's
might
fun-
be the other
fun area.
town. I can't,
Big
I
old
can't keep
stiltskins.
track of.
Is
Yeah.
Corpus Christi still doing pretty good or what? Corpus Christi.
I haven't been to Corpus Christi in a really long time. I don't know.
Corpus Christi is still a big destination for spring breaks, and like if you want to go and like mess with college people on boats, then yeah. Also, like
Yeah,
Port
I've been thinking
Aransas,
about
which is near
being a
Corpus,
snowbird.
it's like a golf cart city. You can drive golf carts, like gas golf carts, essentially, but you can drive golf carts like all around the entire. It's not technically a city because it's not big enough, but it's
Kind
a
of like
village.
the villages in outside of Orlando. It's a golf cart.
Yeah, when I lived in Houston,
The
I used
whole
to go there all
town.
the
Beach
time.
Village, yeah. They get like some big, expensive restaurants, but yeah, Beach Village, and you can rent a golf cart, like a gas golf cart.
The hill country out there is not bad
I
though.
used to go there in my
North of-
30s.
Hondo and San Antonio. That area is not too bad.
It's a lot
You
of.
know,
the hill
it's a
country
good
is entirely
job.
different. No, the
over
hill
there is
country is in
like
the southwest of Texas. What do we?
Well,
hang on.
offshore
Just switch
offshore
gears.
oil rig, work
just north
offshore
of San
oil
Antonio.
rigs, and live in Corpus Christi.
So Austin is in like technically in the foothills. It's right on the edge of the foothills of the hill country. San Antonio is kind of like right on the cusp. It's kind of like a.
Do you
it's a-
think
a
Lukenbach is in
radius
it?
thing.
Is
I'm not
Lukenbach
sure.
in Hill
Goldthwaite. Goldthwaite is hill country.
Last time I was in Austin,
I'm not
I
sure
was
about
driving down the
It looks the
interstate,
same
and
still.
crazy
I just don't know
drunk
where it is.
was just trying to hit everybody with his car. He was a crazy drunk. I can't even say his nationality because it probably gets TOS, but this
Okay.
crazy drunk.
Mexican.
That could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, Mexican.
Rocky, what do
Mexican.
you?
Crazy Mexican drunk.
Oh, so
Yeah.
then you didn't want to say it, but now you. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
he
someone said it before me, so
Wait, did somebody in chat or somebody on the panel?
me.
Chuck
Batman.
said it.
Batman said it. Who knows? Who knows?
That wasn't Batman. It was Red Hood. It's like an entirely different timeline, dude. You got to understand.
Isn't there a
Rocky,
lake? Isn't
it
there
wasn't
a lake?
actually
Do you
Batman.
go to the country? Do you go to the country music festivals they have at the lake, Austin Lake? What's that lake called? Right outside
Which-
of Austin.
Lake, if it's in Austin, no, Lake Travis is the lake there, and that's where also where Hippie Hollow is. That's where the nudist beach pieces are.
Where
Which
is
isn't
the
a beach,
country
actually, it's all
where they
over.
have the country music Austin, Texas country meetup? I forget where that was. Do you remember that? Do you even remember that?
Remember what? You say like I was like I
Oh,
like I've been there a whole
used to
bunch
be
and I'm
there
forgetting.
used to be a weekly program or something where they'd be live.
I don't
from
live anywhere
Austin,
near
Texas.
Austin, dude.
It's the
No, I don't
country
live
band,
I don't live
this
anywhere
band, that
near
band.
Austin. What the fuck is wrong with you? Pardon my
Are
French.
you
Oh
are you
shit, that's
talking
right.
about
You're San
yelling?
Antonio. Shit, I get those two mixed up.
No, I
think
don't
you're
live in
talking-
San Antonio either. These are all places that are like at least
Far
over
away.
3 hours apart.
Where the fuck you from?
And-
Waco or something?
Yeah, people don't realize like the distance.
People don't know how big Texas is.
Because you
It's
could
big.
I
drive
do. I used to
hours,
live there. I'm trying to figure out where you live.
hours
Texas
from
is
San
bigger than
Antonio
Germany,
to
okay?
Houston, and then hours from San Antonio to like it's you
It's-
drive like 3 hours to go to dinner. Okay, it's not like you just
It's okay. Here's
Dallas,
the thing.
you live
Okay,
in
from Dallas Fort Worth,
but
which people know. Okay, Dallas Fort Worth. If you want to drive to El Paso, 13 hours, which is the same as it gets.
Oh,
It's
you
the
live in
same as it takes you to get to
Fort Worth
friggin'.
area.
It's same as it gets you into Colorado. Wait, Port Collins? No, not Fort Collins.
That white trash from Dallas.
There's a friggin' wherever it was in Colorado. It's the same drive as there to get to El Paso from Dallas Fort Worth.
the long stint that one, and it's almost all just desert until you get close to San Antonio, and then you start seeing trees.
No, if you're
the-
driving
When
South
I
San
got out of the
Antonio, you're
Marine Corps in
35.
1980, when I
But
got
the
out
rest
of the
stops
Marine
are
Corps,
nice.
I moved to Houston when I got out of the Marine Corps in 1980,
hmm
and I had my '66 Barracuda, and I got an apartment. And
It's a whole different world then.
And then you start asking
Yeah.
other dudes to
it
choke
started getting really weird when I was there. They had people that were cutting people's heads off and living in apartments, and
Wow,
it was pretty
What?
bad.
that sounds
But
intense.
Dallas was
Are
like
you talking about
north.
cartels or? Wait,
no,
no,
they're just crazy
Rock,
people.
don't.
There's crazy people.
It-
like
Well,
Turn
that.
on
we
the
know
light.
there's only two things that come
Psychopath
from
and shit.
Texas.
Oh,
And then the family court system is really, they're really
good to see you,
pro
Cat.
woman.
Oh, I watch that all the time. Family courts in different places in Texas. Wild.
Sorry, I was not reading my chat.
Kissy cat, calm your shit.
Sorry, Teddy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I left Texas
my
in
Rocky.
97. I left Texas.
thingy tried to hook
What's
up
up,
to
Teddy?
my car's Bluetooth instead of
Oh,
it tried to use my car's Bluetooth instead of my headset, so I was kind of struggling with my settings there for a second.
Yeah, wait. Tutty Bug said ACL is the. That's a music festival. Austin City Limits it's a festival. That's what apparently you're talking about. That's what Tutty Bug said.
I thought there was a
Rock.
club called that down there. I could be wrong. Oh, geez, you go to sleep.
could happen. It is late. It's like 5 where I live,
That's
which means I gotta go to sleep pretty soon.
When I got out of
6:30 here.
college, I moved to Texas. I moved to Texas when I got out of college.
I thought you said out of the Marine Corps.
Yeah, well, first I got out of Marines,
You
and
did?
then I went to 2 years trade school as a diesel mechanic. Got a job in Houston. for
Where
a
was that?
construction firm.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to. It was I can't even remember. It's outside of Lincoln, Nebraska. It's Southeast Community College.
No, Abe, you were right the first time.
Milford, Nebraska. Right outside of Lincoln, which is the capital of Nebraska. It's really redneck territory, a bunch of farmers. Anyway, after I got out of the Marines, I went to technical school. Then I went to Houston. And then I left Houston in '97, right after the Waco incident. It used
Wait,
to be, remember
Rocky,
the Alamo?
hang on. You were getting out. Hey, Rocky, just hang on. When you were getting out, that's when the T-800s were getting implemented. How bad were they?
What are you talking about?
In the Marine Corps.
When I was getting out.
Like, yeah, no,
What
I
year?
remember. It was in boot
What year are
camp.
you
Like this is
talking
like
about?
camp knowledge. Like you
I got
said
out
in the
right
early
before
80s.
Grenada. I got out before Grenada.
And that's when the T-800s were getting implemented in the Marine Corps. What do you think about them? Like, what were you?
I was
it
stationed with
detrimental or-
Amphibious Assault Battalion out of Camp Lejeune, Amphibious Assault Battalion. I was motor transport, 3531.
So the
Marine
T-800s
Corps.
weren't for you?
I don't know what the fuck T-200s you're talking about. We had
No,
M80s, which were Dodge Rams. And they were getting rid of the Jeeps. We still had old Army Jeeps that we were still repainting. And then they gave us the M80s, the Dodge Rams. I was in motor transport for support for Amphibious Assault Battalion, which is for amphibious assaults, because the Marines work for the Navy, and the Marines do they work off of ships, so they have amphibious assault battalions. That's what I was with, 2-4.
Sometimes, yeah.
When I was in Okinawa, I was with 2-4, Second Magnificent Bastards. That's what, and I was a bastard. And that's what the name of I am a bastard.
But you don't remember the T-800s?
I'm the son of an illegitimate.
He never got to see the T-1000s, so.
No, I never got to see the T-1000s.
Sad.
But when I was in Afghanistan and Iraq, I was hired as a mechanic to teach the Marines how to work on the MRAPs. And then after the MRAPs, I was taught how to teach them to drive the new Oshkosh. I forget what they were called. They replaced the Jeep at 4-wheel.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hang on.
Up armor.
2-4 was out of Pendleton.
2-4 was when I was on Okinawa. When I was in Okinawa, I was with 2-4 in 1979.
What camp?
79.
What camp? No, I was stationed in Okinawa too. What camp? What camp was 2-4 on?
We were up north in Camp but I was a driver, so I got to drive around the captain around. I went to Camp Kadena. I went to the Air Force Base. I went everywhere around there because I was a driver. I actually was the only motherfucker who had a civilian driver's license that I could
Rock.
rent a fucking car as a Marine.
You had,
I
you
drove
had
all around that
what,
island.
Camp Han.
Hanson.
What is
Camp
it?
Hanson. I think it was
Okay,
in
so
Camp
you're
Hanson.
out of Hanson. Are you sure it wasn't 4 something? Because 2-4 is out of 2-4 is
Second
out of
Battalion,
Pendleton.
4th Marines, 2-4
Second
out of
is
Camp
Lejeune, though.
Lejeune.
Second battalion is Lejeune.
Camp Lejeune. 2nd Battalion, 4th Marines, Camp Lejeune. We were on. Every
It's
Marine
part of
spends
what-
a year
part
in
of first dibs.
Okinawa. Every Marine has to spend a year in Okinawa.
Not anymore.
That,
It used
they
to be that way,
don't.
maybe, but no,
It's fucked up.
hasn't been that way in a long time.
Yeah, well, I'm not with it.
Actually, wait, hang on. The history. Yeah, they were at Hanson.
Listen, when
for a
I
while.
was in the Marine Corps, I got.
Yeah, okay. No, he's
I
okay.
was a Christian. I listened to Bible
I've been back and
doctrine
forth on like, is
all
Rocky for real?
over my earphones on a reel-to-reel I bought in Japan. And
I don't want to call
everyone in the
stolen on me.
battalion, because I was still living in the barracks, they thought I was a narc because I didn't do drugs. So they slipped me a Mickey once in a
Funny
cigarette
era.
they gave me,
So
and it was laced with angel dust. So I spent my last 3 months in the Marine Corps in a psycho fucking ward because fucking Marines, they
When
were
stories
drug
like
dealers
this-
when I was in. It was
He's
drug dealers.
totally lit right now.
They were fucking drug dealers. That's why I hate drug dealers.
the Oshkosh trucks. You're talking about the 7 tons.
The 7 tons,
Or
those
maybe
came out during when I was in Afghanistan. No, they came out
The
when I was
Oshkosh
in
is the 7
Iraq.
ton.
Oshkosh is a 7 ton, and then
Yeah.
when I was in Iraq,
They
I drove
replaced
the
the 5 tons.
Looked the M1070 up. That's what I was. I was in recovery, and I used the heavy equipment transporter. I was a charge of 80 men.
That's what I just said, Rocky. But hang on, you said you got out in 1980. What were you doing in Iraq before that?
I was a contractor. They
after.
hired
He
me
went back as a
from my
contractor.
military experience
Oh.
as being a transport operator.
Remember, those boys were making
had-
buku money during
I had 80
OIF.
That was the time.
drivers working for me, and I was a foreman.
Until the mid
And
2000s.
I was one
Big
of the
time.
only foremans that
People
was
doing laundry for
hired
90K
on
a
my
year.
merit. I was hired on my merit, not the color of my skin. There was one.
Okay.
There was one black guy going up,
I-
and the guy that was going to hire the next guy was also black. And everybody
Okay.
thought the black guy would get the position, but I answered the questions properly, and I was hired on my merit, not
Cool.
on the
That's
color of my
good.
skin.
That's the way it should always be. Merit.
And then I found out when I was in Afghanistan that the whole thing was a scam. Around 2000, what year was that? About 2010 when I found
It's
out.
weird that you went to both, though, as a contractor.
Yeah, because
And you were
KBR
a contractor from the early 80s until the early 2000s.
No.
No,
That's
they
what- oh,
hired
that's
us
what he
in
just said.
Houston. See, I was from Houston, so I knew.
No?
And so,
Did I misunderstand?
someone told
I'm
me
not
they
on
were
that right.
hiring
I'm
people
hard of
for
hearing, so maybe I
KBR.
misunderstood. That's probably what happened.
KBR,
Probably.
Kellogg's, Brown, and Root. They are the contractor that hired the drivers for all of the Iraqi war. And they hired me as a recovery mechanic because my military experience. And then I went to school. And well, I was a foreman. And then I went to Afghanistan because it paid better to be a field service trainer is what they FST is what they first called us. We trained the soldiers to work on the machines and to drive them. I would driver trainer. I trained in Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. I trained them all.
Hey,
to
Cat,
drive.
you got some weird, like,
I'm gonna
whooshing
mute you
sound.
What
for
is that
background,
noise?
Cat.
What is that?
What?
You got
I'm
some
gonna
weird
mute you for
whooshing
background
sound.
for your car driving
Oh,
sound.
that,
So,
oh,
hey,
that's
do you
just
remember
that's
the
my car.
head?
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
You're good. I'll mute it for a little bit.
You remember those hets, Abe?
Yeah.
Well, I was a foreman of all them crews, and I was also a driver for the first year. The second year, I became a foreman, and we used to drive from Kuwait. we called it 601 was where we were renting a Kuwait.
What at Camp Udari?
No, 601. It was called 601 because it was on the 601 loop, and it was a rental spot where KBR rented the whole place, and it was giant place where we worked on vehicles. The military worked on vehicles, and that it was a giant shop. And the shop had tile floors where you could drop an engine block on it and it wouldn't crack. It was high tech fucking. And so the KBR rented that, and the Hets that's where the Hets were worked on, because that was, so we drove them to Kuwait to get worked on. Then we go on missions, and that was called going outside the wire, because Kuwait was inside the wire. So if you go outside the wire, then you're getting paid more money as a contractor. But so the missions you were paid for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's 48 hours. You're only getting paid $15 an hour, but you get 48 hours time, and then you get plus, overtime plus hazardous pay, and it all adds up. It's just whatever they're paying for. It's what I dreamed of as a kid. I used to read, Soldier of Fortune and shit. I used to read those books. They got me thinking
that was a thing
I wanted
in the
to be
80s. The magazine
Soldier of Fortune.
Oh. Yeah, how long has it been around? I don't even know.
I don't know, but it was around when I was a kid.
Abe just also
they've always tried to make it seem heroic to be a spy or a soldier of fortune or some kind of shit, like Rocky Balboa, soldier of fortune, whatever. Yeah, God has blessed me, and it's not because of my intelligence or nothing. It's just I've always been a Christian since I was 10, and my testimony is that God forgives you. You could I don't ask for valor because I found out what the fuck I was doing. It's not valor. It wasn't valor. I was being used. I didn't know it. I thought I was a good Christian fighting God's wars and shit, I thought that Brown, we used to call him, Hajis or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, that was the general term. Jumbo!
Well, when we were driving the Hets through, and we had military escorts, we would get on the CB and say, we're going Haji, which meant there were no stops. We just drove through town. Like driving Haji just means we'd run over everything. Just stay the fuck out of the way, because Haji means the biggest truck.
Yeah.
Has a yield. Whatever's the biggest thing on the road is. So
that's aquatic. That's oceanic.
The biggest motherfucking truck on the road, the M1070 with the M1000 trailer, which was designed to recover an M1 tank, a dead M1 tank. It had 250-ton winches on the back of the trailer. The trailer could be lifted, it could be tilted, lowered, and it had a hydraulic system that was connected to the fifth wheel, which regulated 10 bogies on the back, which would hydraulically turn with the trailer. And it was an 8-wheel drive, and it just had a Detroit. It had a Detroit engine in it. It could only go 55 miles an hour.
Well, that's
fast as you could get.
A lot of larger trucks, right? So
everything's fun and games until the 26th Muse shows up.
But when I was in the Marine Corps, when I was up in Hazen, we were in the Marine Corps. When I was in Okinawa, Japan, we were practicing motor transport. We were doing
an expeditionary force.
We were doing like a
then I took an arrow to the knee
rainforest type war, and so they were driving the deuce and a halves, and they would get stuck, and I would say, listen, lower the air pressure and let some air out of the tires because they didn't know. These guys
This
were
is the
getting
late
stuck
70s.
in the mud. Yeah, the late 70s with the deuce and a half.
Okay.
And then we had those little mules that had the 105s on them. You remember those mules
No.
Mules.
that had a 105 howitzer?
Fuel was
on
like
it?
it was essentially a platform with a steering wheel, like it was
Oh,
entirely
yeah.
exposed. I
They're
know about them,
501.
not exactly where they
I
fit in.
no.
Though I not from like this was
And
way
then-
after I got. about it,
And
dude.
then when I was with Amphibious
That's not
Assault
my.
Battalion, we had the Gamma Goats. We had the Gamma Goats. Remember those?
No,
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The Gamma Goat is a 6-wheel drive with it has like a trailer and it floats. It's a Gamma Goat. It's an amphibious assault vehicle. Instead of a Jeep, it was called a Gamma Goat.
the closest thing that I can think
I'm
of
just
what you're
thinking
calling like
LAVs.
is like one of the Susvies, not the like Chevy Bronco, Chevy.
You can
not
look
S10,
up Gamma Goat. I'm pretty
Blazer
sure you can see what
or
a
K5
Gamma Goat
Blazers
looks
that
like.
diesel engines in it, like six point something
It
liter.
floated.
Not those Susvies,
Floated,
but like
and it had wheels.
the ones with
It's
treads.
wheels.
And it was a hinged, like where you have a front vehicle and a back vehicle, and they had Mercedes-Benz 5-cylinder diesel engines in them. This does not sound like what you're talking about though, but that's the only thing I know that's a hinged vehicle. And
It's called a Gamma Goat. It was,
yeah, I have no idea what that is.
and I think it was replaced with the M80 Dodge 4-wheel drivers.
So not the thing that's meant to go over like packed snow. With
The
treads.
Gamma Goat
Pack
is an
vehicle.
amphibious assault vehicle.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think we use them
four-wheel drive.
anymore. I don't think we have used them.
No,
for a
they
while.
don't use it no more. It was like
They removed
but
those
one
from
of
the
the-
Grasshopper.
that was one
The
of the
LBSs.
Well, see, before the Deuce and a Half, they didn't have central air, where you could lower the air and turn the air
For the
up.
tires.
They
He's talking about for the
Yeah.
tires.
Oh,
Central
yeah,
something.
that's what they use
Yeah,
LBSs
They
for.
don't
that
have
now.
AC, but yeah, they.
Yeah, well, the Hets had them.
I don't even
So-
remember if Deuce and a Half's had air for the.
No, they didn't.
Humvees
No,
did.
so that's
Humvees
I
did.
trained
I
the
don't
military. I taught them that. In the 80s they didn't have it. So when
Oh,
we
you
were in
turned
the
the tide of the
field in
whole
Okinawa,
situation.
my commanding officer was saying all the vehicles are getting stuck in the mud. I said, fucking tell them to lower the air in their fucking tires. And they started lowering the airs in the tires.
Wait, who'd you say that to?
Well, whoever was my NCO, I was just a lance corporal. See, the lance corporals.
Oh,
are
it
the
sounded
ones
like
that
you
run
were
the
having
whole
a.
thing.
It sounded
The
like you were
lance
having a
corporals
doctrine
were the
discussion
ones
with a
that figure
general.
out how to do shit, not
Lance
the
Corporal
leaders.
Underground.
Yeah, the Lance Cooley Underground. Dude, the way you described it, it sounded like you were having a conversation with a general than like talking about doctrine.
I used to drive generals around when I
like
was in
a warrant
when I was
officer
in-
or something.
When I was in
Because
Camp
a warrant,
Lejeune, I was
warrant
I was
officers
the
can
best
probably step
driver,
up, be
so
like, "Hey, sir, you're fucked up. Let me tell you why."
I drove
That's
the general
the
and the
leeway
colonel
that warrant
around
officers
all the
have.
time because I was in motor
Chief Warrant
transport.
Officer. Yep.
I used
Yeah,
to be
like chief skater in chief. CW05's
It's a
like,
whole different thing.
professional skater, and like, oh no, hey sir, let me tell
I
you
worked
why
with
this is all fucked up,
S1
and here's how to fix it.
and G1. I used to drive mail from S1 battalion to G1.
So that's battalion and division admin.
I used to drive for
No, the S1 and
the battalion.
S is battalion level. And G is
S1.
division
I
level.
used to be the
that's all that
battalion
means.
driver. I used to,
Okay.
whenever the battalion needed a driver, they called, hey, call Schaefer because he's the best fucking driver. I was
That's
the
not
best
real.
fucking driver. And they used to call me whenever the general or the colonel. And that's why I was also the mail driver because they trusted me with the mail between S1 and G1 because that's how they communicated through what they called, secure mail.
Optimus, you're drunk.
Yeah, drunk. Optimus, drunk. Super.
You're doxing yourself and all kinds of things, dude. You need to calm down on this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, careful. Careful.
Oh, I got my thing too.
No, you don't
Here,
care so
see.
much, but
Don't show your. Just don't show warrants, because that's you don't want to.
oh, dude, the
your name.
friggin' thing. The thing that kills me, I don't have my sergeant warrant. It's on my DD 214, but I don't
Yeah.
have the warrant. Like it friggin' vanished somewhere. Like
I have
I have an URA binder. It's
I have
like
my
a
corporal
clearing binder.
warrant.
With,
There's
all
my
of my
platoon
shit.
number. Look at that. Platoon
But I almost
340.
didn't too. Yep. Don't. I wouldn't show too much. But yeah, that's awesome.
oh, this guy claiming he went to Paris Island and shit.
That's my platoon number.
It's not
Platoon
focusing.
342.
It's the 4-digit. Well, in the 2000s, it was a 4-digit.
Platoon
It was
342.
Fun.
So was that what battalion was it?
Platoon 342.
So which battalion was platoon 342 in?
First battalion, second battalion. I was in second battalion. We used to do
At
the
boot camp.
left-
No, at
First
boot camp.
battalion, second battalion, second
You were
battalion,
in 342.
battalion 342, second battalion. We all trained together. First battalion, second battalion, third battalion, fourth battalion. Second battalion, we used
No,
to do
battalions didn't
left
train together.
foot. We always called it on the left foot. Left foot, left foot. Call it on your left foot. left
All of the
foot,
Marine
left
Corps
foot.
calls everything on the left foot.
Well, I don't know. At first, Marines ever call on the right foot or something. Maybe there's.
No, they
I
didn't.
was,
No, they absolutely did not do that. That's
No.
wrong.
let me see if I can find my picture
Kill
in
foot.
here.
It doesn't matter.
see if
Yeah,
I-
no, left foot
Let
is
me
drill
see
foot
if
is
I
kill
can
foot.
find my picture in here. Hold on.
No Marine Corps anybody ever did like.
Hold
start
on. They
right
got my pictures in here somewhere.
Okay. You don't have to show all your pictures and such. Don't want you
And you know
overdoing
what?
it and having people get into your business.
When I was
He wants
still
it.
in boot camp,
I've been
I
advising
know.
him not to for all night.
I know,
and for
right
years.
before
Years
right
now.
before graduation, they would let you
Over a year at least.
go to the PX.
This guy
On the day
specifically.
of graduation, they'd let you go to the PX. And
At some point, like
Gong show.
I've done my job.
were you in the Marines, Grumple?
Three-quarters of this panel, or Abe and I both
Three-fourths.
Marines.
What?
I'm your friendly local comm Marine.
I know Abe's in the Marine. I was just asking Grumple. You were in the
We've had this
Marines.
exact discussion like 6 times.
I thought you were in the Army.
Fuck no. What? No, you didn't. That's a straight
yeah,
lie.
I
You just
did.
lied to my
I
face.
thought you
You
were in
just
the
lied to
Army.
me and everybody. You never
You were
thought
always-
that.
you
You,
were-
just forgot
you were
everything.
Army
You never thought I was
terms
Army.
once. One time
No,
you
I
were
don't.
asking some kind of
That's
Army term,
ridiculous. What Army terms do I use? That's
I've never heard him using.
you are lying to people right now.
I'm sorry.
Calm yourself.
What did I come back to?
About to
I'm
be
sorry.
a fight.
I didn't mean to call
Rocky's,
you.
Rocky's crashing out, dude. No,
Oh.
no, there's gonna be no fight here. That would be ridiculous and not even a thing that would happen in person. Because I'm
didn't mean to
older than
call you
Rocky, and he would not
dog
get.
face.
He would not like to get whooped by an elder gentleman. So he's gonna calm down.
Who's the elder gentleman?
I got good genes. No, Rocky, I'm older than you, but I got a face for radio. But however, I got good genes. I got like Fountain of Youth style genes.
Real good.
Don't worry about it.
So good.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a dog face.
I should have I could possibly even have great grandkids at this point.
Oh my God, you're not that old.
I still have a high and tight motherfucker, so fuck you.
No, you don't.
Semper Fi. Semper Fi.
I left. Y'all were talking about they all talking about the military. I came back and y'all were fighting. Is this
Wow.
is this what y'all talking about when talking about that branch rivalry?
Well, there is no branch rivalry technically because we're all
Did you ever scrap when you
same
were
branch.
like in a barracks in
Of
a war
course.
zone or anything?
Rocky, when I was active duty, it was all the time. Possibly you might be fighting anytime in the barracks when you're walking down the hallway. Kind of like the Pink Panther, if I could use a modern culture reference. Like
True.
suddenly
I mean, it
you
was,
might be, and like
sanctioned.
then half the other time you're looking at like, how can I get a jump on somebody? Just to help it. And it was all just
No,
training.
I'm talking
and it was all
about
fun.
I'm talking about a sanctioned scrap. First blood wins.
Wins what?
The scrap.
It's Scrizap, dog.
We're not trying to sell your mama here. We're not scrapping.
No
I'm not
scrapbooking.
trying to
No
scrap. I'm just
scrapbooking.
asking if you ever did that when you were living in a barracks or something. Have
I
a
did,
meetup
but the
where-
How you
barracks
could
I
call
was in
yourself
were
a
not
Marine
However,
and
I
not
think you're
have
using-
tussled in the.
I think you're using shitty words for it because every Marine ever, as far as I know, has like, if you're in the barracks, you might be getting into like a scuffle,
altercations of some kind.
Not one to make you lose teeth, but you're going to be doing some good training, and that's what it's called. That's a training. That's what everybody's doing.
You're
It's
just
training.
practicing your McMap skills in the barracks. That's
You
all.
ever have anyone cheat?
See, I was a little bit before McMap, like right at the implementation of McMap.
Did you ever have anyone?
Yeah, well, that's
crap?
the thing is like the
I had some
like,
line
I was
and some
apparently the
McMap,
third
so-
class. I was apparently the third class going through in 2001 of that. Oh, hey, we're McMap. However, here's how you also do the line stuff, and like everything ended with a vertical stomp to the throat with the line training.
What was your
So
highest
if you're
rifle
in
range score?
358.
3 what?
358.
Why is this not working?
Okay, what's the highest score?
400.
Oh, it's 400. I couldn't remember.
If perfect score is 400. At least when I was like, and also, yeah, I had a secondary MOS of 8530 or 31 range coach and primary marksmanship instructor. Yeah, and I qualified expert both on rifle and pistol, both hands. Aha! The very first time I qualified rifle was 358.
Well, I had the highest score in my battalion when I was.
Of course you did.
I did.
Always the case.
The motor T guy had the highest score.
I was from Nebraska.
No,
We used to train.
I'm not doubting. Just I happened to have an actual MOS on, like that. I was an instructor, and like I don't know, no biggie. I just did a lot of training of other Marines, and mine was 358. What was your score? What was your scores?
This is a
a
really
rifle
cool
and
book.
pistol.
I remember.
This is a cool book.
48 or something.
What is it?
A cool book.
You said 348.
A cool manual.
I think I had a
I didn't see the
348 or
title. I just
something.
looked up in time to see you pulling it away.
0400.
That's what it said.
I don't even remember what.
Oh.
I don't even remember what the 04 02 is Intel, 3 is operations for logistics. 06 is
Wow.
calm. That's 06, 16, 26 Ockfield. That's my jam. That's where I was at.
Yeah, well, the grunts don't ride without motor T, motherfucker.
Well, obviously.
Well, they also don't
runs-
go. They don't know where they're going to go without the intel. They don't talk to whoever to get the orders without comm. They don't get chow without who, and then they don't get paid without admin.
I finally got it.
Yeah. And they
why are you trying to
communicate
brag on what you do
sometimes
for grunts versus
through
what anybody
letter.
else did
Yeah.
that may also be doing
I'm
grunt
not
shit?
bragging. I was just telling you what I did.
No,
Could just say
Jeez.
well, you just
pogs
did.
be pogs, you know.
Pogues do be pogging. I'm a
It's
pogue.
true.
You know what they
It's a
give
true
you
story.
two choices. You get to like pick the two choices you want to be before they give you your MOS, and I wanted to be a
No.
grunt or an ambassador, Marine Corps ambassador, whatever, Marine Corps ambassador.
No, that's not a thing. No, you're doing embassy duty.
embassy
is
duty.
a
That's
thing.
what
You can
that's
do.
what I meant.
Well, no,
That's what I
embassy
meant,
duty,
duty.
recruitment, or drill
Anyway, those
instructor
were
are
the
like
two
what
choices
you
I
do.
wanted to be.
No,
I
no,
wanted to
you're
be a
you're just
grunt.
no.
Okay.
This is like mid-career.
They
You
made
don't.
me
That's not a thing you do
for a
out like out of boot
So-
camp. But what you decide to go do your job or that thing. No, boot. Okay, so out of boot camp, that's not a thing. Out of MOS school, that's not a thing at all.
No, I said when the
You can go
recruiter
and be
recruits
a
you, they ask
recruiter.
you. A recruiter
No,
will say, "What?
no,
what's your
the
two
recruiter does
choices
not
where
ask
you wanna
this.
be?" They
That's
lied
just
to
a
you
duty.
and say
This is
that
this is
they
not at
might,
all.
you might have a
This
chance.
is
to
absolutely
Recruitment.
not in
Duty.
any
They
way,
tell you
shape, or
what
form. What
they
happens?
decide what you're going to be.
No,
by
that no, that
their
doesn't.
test and
What
shit.
you're saying right now, that's not what happens at all.
Whatever, dude.
There's B billets, which is
Well,
recruiter,
maybe
embassy
now,
duty,
but I'm
or
saying back
drill
when I was
instructor.
in the Marines,
No,
recruiter
this
would-
has been
would ask
for
you,
going all the
"I
way
don't
back
give a
because
fuck,
it's
man."
taking you out of your job or whatever job and then going and doing either recruiting, drill instructor, or
Hoorah.
embassy duty. And
dude.
usually you got to do that like when you're trying to get staff NCO, like somewhere right around that region.
True.
Not out of boot camp. This is not what that's not a thing.
Blah, blah,
Nah, that's not a fucking thing, dude. Calm down.
Hey,
I know,
I
I
got
know,
to go to-
no, I know
I
you're
got to go to
senile
the
and you're
embassy
like
and
half retarded in the
I went to
grave.
Baghdad.
However,
I went
you
to
can't
Baghdad
be
to
putting
get a
false
new
information out
passport,
like this.
because when I was in my
Rocky,
head, I lost my
Rocky, you got to
passport,
calm it
so
down. You can't be putting like
Anyway.
weird information out like this, okay?
When I was
I'm gonna
in
help you.
Baghdad,
Otherwise, then you'll have people trying to join for the things you're saying, and they won't be able to. You don't want
Exactly.
that.
It used to be. the
We're
way it
not
used
trying to have
be.
people because hang on, Rocky, did you ever fight the lava monster?
You know, the reason why most people joined the Marine Corps when I was in is
to
either-
fight the lava monster.
either
That's why
go
I
to
joined.
jail,
Wait,
either
what
go
color
to
9/11
dragon did they give
happened.
you?
or
What color
No,
dragon did they
fucking
give
hey,
you?
this is my question. Yes, I didn't get Rocky. I joined the Marine Corps because 9/11 happened, and then the Marine Corps had they go fight the lava monster and then go do things. That's why I joined, and I
Yeah.
never got to fight the lava monster.
And I didn't
Explain
get a
to me
dragon
how
either.
this shit works.
I didn't get to fight
There
the
was
dragon.
no
either.
dragons involved at all.
Nope.
I didn't get any gold.
That's some bullshit.
I know.
I thought we were going to
Well, I
slay the lava
joined.
monster and the dragon, and we were going to get gold and
I'm
a crown.
pretty
and
sure
stuff.
I think the lava monster got dermoed after those ads, and they keep him at Quantico. I think the TBS gets
That
to
would-
like do like little like
That would
practice
make a
dueling
lot of
with him.
sense. That would make a lot of
Yeah,
sense. Quantico would make a lot of sense to me.
That's where I think they keep him.
He might be at
'Cause
the
I
farm.
think they
though.
still got him, but
Might be at the farm though.
oh man,
Well, the
no,
reason
then
I
he would
joined is
no, he would have
I
got bagged
joined-
and tagged a long time ago if he was at the farm. Like
Well, you know.
My reason for joining was to learn self-discipline. So I joined the Marine Corps.
so why are you still gay?
Oh shit.
I'm not live. You're welcome.
That was amazing. That was freaking ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's freaking funny.
Wait,
So-
Battlefield production.
I became
I
a
didn't get to
con-
fight the lava monster because the Air Force bought it and thought it was best to just bomb the crap out of it. Battlefield production. I'm not going to comment on that shit. However, you need to show up to Grumple karaoke stream like later tonight. It's in
True.
13 hours.
Also true.
Whatever you got to say about that, I think you got a song in you.
You do.
Uh,
You definitely have
however,
a song in you.
that's it's
I
going
dropped
to
a
be
song
badass.
back. I dropped a song in private chat. It's my favorite song.
It's not karaoke time, dude. That's like my stream, my community thing that I've been doing for like I don't know, 4 or 5 months now. I think It's karaoke night. Not now. There's no songs right now, unless Abe really wants it to happen.
No.
It's tonight because
Yeah,
I mean,
we gotta
hearing
wait.
Rocky do something.
Who
I'm not
writes
sure
the
I'm going to let
song?
him on to mine though. This might be his only opportunity. I'm not sure I'm going to let him
Rocky-
on mine.
You could
Who
come on
writes the
Grumples and
song?
sing.
Oh, see, that's Abe talking for me, and that's not guaranteed.
It's true. It's not guaranteed because Grumple gets to decide, but he might.
The last time I went to karaoke, I always would choose taking
Raining
care of
Men?
business by BT.
Did you just say it's raining men?
Yes.
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Evil.
Yeah, whenever I do karaoke, I usually do Bachman Turner Overdrive. Taking care of business every day.
Oh no,
Big
Rocky, you should do "The Bird Is the Word."
Bird,
That's
bird,
yours.
bird.
I'll
Bird
reserve
is
that
the word.
if you want. If I'll reserve that for you, if it's okay with you.
Do,
Oh
If
man.
you'll show up, I'll reserve
we
it for you.
could do.
However, it's not guaranteed that you show up. That's Vinny Barbarino from the Welcome Back Cotter.
Remember that song? Bomberant.
Yeah, it's from Vinny Barbarino, who was not Don DeLuise.
Bomberant.
What's his name? Face Off. Not
Travolta
Beach Night at
or-
Roxbury.
The Beach
John
Boys.
Travolta. Thank you. My brain is fried, dude.
Yep.
My brain and hearing are like
I feel
I've been
that.
hitting the head a lot.
Same.
Like I'm trying to think like no,
In
the
fact,
Dancy guy who was
I'm
in the
surprised I
shooting
still
movie.
have a head on my shoulders. To be fair, I'm surprised. It's a surprising thing.
Yes, everybody, thank you. It was John Travolta. That's who I was trying to think of. That's Vinny Barbarino from Welcome Back Cotter. That's who.
Hey.
Barbarino. Yeah, that's it. That's what you're doing.
I have a special something for this beautiful chat of ours right now. I don't know if they've seen it before. But,
Does it involve hate and discontent?
Travolta. You know about
in
John
some ways,
Travolta,
I imagine
do you?
it does.
Oh, outstanding.
You're invisible.
Send all the money.
Abe stands tall with his hand in the air. Says he's got a plan to make it all fair. Promises gold, but he's got no shame. Reaching for your wallet in democracy's name. Rock the ballot, Abe's calling you out. Empty your pockets, scream and shout. Freedom ain't free, it's a toll you pay. Give it all to Abe to save the day. He's got a top hat and a hungry grin. Says the only way forward is the cash within. Lamps of hope on a broken string while the choir of the desperate begins to sing. Rock the ballad, Abe's calling you out. Empty your
Bring
pockets,
back
scream
the
and
greenback.
shout. Freedom ain't free, it's a toll you pay. Give it all to Abe to save the day.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Strings bend sharp like the lies he tells. Echoes of promises ringing like bells. Solo soars like a scream in the night. Abe's revolution understated
Sword of the word. Bring back the greenback.
Some electric bass, you know? No, that's an electric banjo. Is that Grumple playing the musics?
Yeah, the visuals were good too. The greenbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Send a
Good fun.
greenback. You cheap.
Oh, this one was my bad. This one was from like a while ago. The music director asked me to change instruments. I play a 10-string now.
Interesting. Why not a 24-string Grumple?
Well, it's still a 5 fundamental strings, but it's it's an octave bass.
Yeah.
And let me
I figured as much. Is it
I
fun?
like to listen. I like to listen to girls sing. That's why my favorite song is.
I'm doing a
about
lot more
female-
slap bass than I thought I would in Church Man too.
That's fun. You wouldn't expect that at all, actually.
I play really aggressively too, and he keeps asking me to do more, like make
Good.
it more dynamic. Oh yeah, you got it. Wait, can you hear it?
No.
Oh, I can't share the tab because that would dox the church.
Indeed.
But you can see my antics.
I can see your antics. You're in motion, that's for sure.
But this isn't even last week. There you go.
Holy. All right. Sheesh. It's getting late, you guys. It's like 6 a.m.
Just last, I do like a big juicy bass, like 2.5 octave slide if you can do it, which you can't. Over an octave slide is it's like a big
I
juicy
can't hear
slide
nothing.
and something.
Yeah, true.
I'm not going to dox my church.
Oh,
I should be able to feed it back through so you can hear it.
Yeah, we can't hear it, but you can see Grumple jamming out
where's Grumple?
in the back.
I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt in this one.
The blackish Hawaiian shirt in the back there.
I'm the giant playing the bass aggressively.
Yep, true.
It's not just perspective. Like, Nate, he's the music director, the dude playing the acoustic guitar right there. He's I'm about a foot, not a foot and a half, but somewhere between there, taller than him. It's like, it's not just perspective. I'm actually giant.
Well, I can play the.
Oh, you should be able to hear this, but it might get like DMCA'd. Like sometimes when I play the things, they get DMCA'd, but sometimes not.
Yeah, well, hard to know, really, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you play like rock and roll music in the church and stuff.
No, I'm the metal kid playing funk bass in the church band.
Super giant. He's like 9.5 feet tall. Didn't you know, Tuddy?
Well, I mean, on a short day, yeah.
Yeah, on a short day. On a tall day, he's taller than Goliath, so, you know.
That lady in that lady in the red looks pretty tall. The
Taller
red
than you.
dress.
Okay.
I've been doing every other month or every other week lately. It's been very busy.
So, Grump, you have karaoke tonight.
Karaoke night, yes.
At what time?
2000 Texas Standard Time. Correct time.
Okay. And then Friday, we are planning to do Date Wars or Dating Wars.
What is
me
that?
Me and Emmett. It's going to be a show, 3 dudes, 3 chicks, talking about the dating market and what's right or wrong about it on my show. I'm not sure of time yet, but keep an eye out. I'll post it around when we do.
Do you need me for that?
I don't. I think he's got a docket of people for the first one, and I think we're gonna try
Okay.
to. If it goes well, we'll try to rotate people through and get different perspectives on, the current.
So the dating
world.
thing, that's a bunch of singles.
No, not necessarily. It's going to be mostly people giving their opinion on what's right or wrong with the way things are being done or what they see in the world today. And there might be some, contention between the guys and the girls or the right and the left, or who knows. You never know what direction it will go. So
Yeah, it's valid. I haven't dated in over 10 years. But about to need to start.
I haven't
You didn't do
dated
it?
in like almost 20 years, like 17. And even when I met my wife, I wasn't like dating. So
Yeah, Abe Green did do it.
I've been married for like 40 years.
But yeah, no. So this is a video. I'm playing at 10. It's 5 fundamental strings and 5 octave strings, and it's essentially like you're playing 2 strings at a time. It does take some practice to get used to it. It's hard to see it, and the resolution is not that great.
I imagine crimping is weird when you're
Playing
when you've got
slap
two different size
on a
strings.
10-string octave bass is slapping on a 10-string octave bass is wild, and it does take a lot of practice to get used to doing it right.
I would imagine so.
You're trying to keep it toned down. You're trying to keep it toned down or something.
Well,
because it's a
There's
church
no tone
band.
down.
So
This is like no. I'm very dude. I'm a bass player, so I'm very much. Hey, it's more important the notes you don't play than the ones you do. But make the ones you do, make them add to it rather than take away from it. It's your job to link the percussion to the melody. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music, dude, I don't even know, I don't actually know half the songs.
You work with the drummer.
I jam them.
Basically. You work
No,
with
I
the drummer.
jam the songs. And that's what he loves. I go on vibes and flow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's-
I think I
if-
might.
If you got enough music theory, you can just jam with it. I'm
That's
sorry,
true.
Gabe. Go ahead.
That's true. No, you're good. I think I'm going to end it and raid this off because I have got to crash.
Yeah, me too. Otherwise, I'd say, hey, why don't you go to Rumble? But no, I'm not going anywhere. Should
Okay,
I?
night. See you guys later.
It's up to you
Should I?
if you want to. If
I
you
don't have
want.
anything else to add. No,
Thank you.
I don't have. I
OG.
don't have anything to add.
You don't have what?
I don't have anything that. Hang on, let me. I don't have a whole lot to add to the. Wait, no. There. Oh, look, there's a Grumple's moving around. Oop.
He is moving around. How weird.
Actually, I could go for a little bit, but I don't have anything to add to what we were talking about, really.
Yeah, the weird randomness. that we were talking about?
Yeah.
It got pretty random for a bit there. Rock reminiscing about all the random.
Okay.
If you don't want it, I'll just send it off. But
No,
if you do,
hang on. I should have already been. This is what I'm regretting. Like,
every time.
no, I should have already been live for every single time. I should have already been live since like how many hours ago?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I'm not all that good at this thing. I have a lot of advice for people that I think is pretty good advice. However, I'm not all that good at it myself.
I mean, there's tricks, right?
Okay, let me set some titles and let me
who all caught the music battle yesterday that Dan and I hosted here on
Oh,
Abe
I was
Dinkus
there.
channel?
What? And I don't even know the premise of it. Like it was Abe. Like, hang on, before anybody answers. Like, so my answer was it was Abe Dinkus versus a pantheon of Greek and or something other gods.
Yeah.
Is that
So
what was the
yeah.
was the
Yeah. So
premise of it?
the first time we did it, it was like jokey. Like we had like the night that I was making songs about people randomly, like funny stuff got said, so I'd make a funny song about it. And then that like transitioned into like some kind of like 1v1 battles thing between me and Dan with songs. And then that transitioned to Abe Dinkus fighting Thor, which trended into Abe Dinkus fighting like the whole Norse pantheon, or at least the upper echelons of the Norse pantheon. And so after that one, we had a bunch of fun with it and a lot of pretty fun songs. So we decided we were going to host the second one. And this time, Dan set up a bunch of stuff, and it was like after the fall of the Norse, then the halls of Olympus shook, and Zeus was pissed, and he's going to teach Abe a lesson. So, like, opened a portal, an interdimensional thing, and pulled him through, and then a great big fight ensues.
See, I thought I was on the track, but it looked like the very first thing I saw was Abe versus Eros, which I thought was something entirely different than what Dan was doing with it.
Yeah. And I think there's different spellings for the names of gods in different languages too. So that kind of like changes how it's said.
I thought it was a sex thing.
Oh, that's creepy.
No, I mean
creepy.
that's Greek history.
Yeah, no, none of that. Angry Casper, I don't know if you should be kissing in school or not. I think probably that's fine. You don't have to kiss in school or have kissed before you get out of high school, but it is odd.
Okay.
I think it's probably best that they're not kissing up a bunch, but they do have that birth rate decline big time in Japan, so who knows? Maybe it's a sign of the fact that it's being entrained early on in children's lives, which means that they struggle to find mates because of the entraining early in life, which probably does hurt in the long run. What's up, Grump?
I'm live now. No, if I like, you didn't necessarily want to, and you didn't need to. Like,
I don't mind.
I could have been
at all.
No, I mean, also, well, thank you, also, but we could have got over the finish line with having the flow and you beef. This is just straight content brain math going on right now.
It's all good. You want to throw a link to the video in the private chat so that I can make it
yes,
easier?
as soon as I can find it. Oh man. Oh no. Just okay, here we go. And I need to learn how to do this too because I'm right on the cusp of, oh no, it's not made for kids. Yeah.
Oh, I see you. There you are.
Oh no, did it just now go?
I see you, and I see me. I see two of you and one of me, but I see you.
Oh, you should see 7 of me because I'm an octopus.
Oh, a grumptopus.
Oh, yes, there's a grumptopus. Hang on, this is now a thing. There's a grumptopus.
It's wonderful.
Now
Now you might have to make up a whole story about the grumptopus.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is. Thank you for that idea because now that's going to be a thing. You know what? Okay, so. Oh no! Wait, that was Sharkopotamus.
Don't worry, chat. I will raid over to him, so you don't have to jump. But you can jump early if you want to.
That's right. Grift. I was going to say Grift. My friend Abe actually can raid.
Yes, yes, I can.
That's hot and sexy.
It's pretty snazzy, to be fair.
The silly thing is that YouTube gates being able to raid and
to your monetization
emotes and stuff. Yeah, to the first level of monetization, which no other no other platform. The stream platforms that I come from is like raiding is just like a basic thing. It's like a networking thing, which you should be able to do from ground zero, like from the very beginning.
Indeed. Well, Grumple, chat, thank you. It's been fun. Now I must rest. Grumple, God bless you.
And I must stay up and do things.
Yes. And
no, you
chat,
sexy bitch.
God bless all of you. Try to have yourselves a good day. Go have fun with the grumptopus. That sounds dirty.
There's a grumptopus that's gonna maybe totally not penetrate you. Don't worry about that.
All right. And I'm going to send you all off now. I will talk to you later this evening at Grumple's karaoke stream. Make sure you're there because it's going to be a whole load of fun. And you can laugh at us. I mean, that's a good time.
I wasn't even ready. Like, I literally wasn't ready at all. So I got to go set up all my things quietly while the thing's live.
All right. I'm ending this. Have fun.
Okay. Outstanding.